Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. I think the audio should be okay. Let me know if I maybe didn't do something or forgot something. Hey, welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Since 2015, that's Satellite format, Shadows, right? 2015, Burning Abyss. Yeah, Challenger Cup will start soon. I think the tourney is like full. There's one spot left. I think there was like 10 people that didn't check in, so there's one spot left. Audio is perfect. Okay, thank you. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Hey, good evening. Jose. Not so sure about the accent. Okay, that's cool. So starting in a couple of minutes. So it's a bit of a smaller tournament compared to last time, right? Last time we had 64 players, now it's 32. I don't know, like how many, at least how long the tournament will take. There is 5 rounds of Swiss and a top 4. But again, you know, Swiss will be best of 1. You know, in all these Challenger Cups, while the top 4 will be best out of 3. Right. No, I'm not going to play my own tournament. No, it's not possible. I mean, to you know, keep focus on like the chat. That would be a bit too difficult. No. 4 a.m. Oof. 4 a.m. That's a big difference. Like, is that that's not the States? No, that's like Australia. No, is it not? I'm not so sure. Do you allow side decks for game 2 or 3 and top 4? It's not really side decks. Players are able, and that counts during Swiss as well. Players are allowed to switch in between, like to switch decks. Same for topcut. Yeah. So like it's not really a side deck, but again, like players are able to you know, switch decks in between, and that's the thing. Yeah. So keeping in like 1 minute, I think. Yeah, tournament is full, so 32 players. I think everyone has checked in. Again, a huge shout out to the buddies doing some, you know, back office work. Okay, always appreciate it. Seti, thank you. Hey, welcome. Yes, Australia. Okay, cool. Never been to Australia. Never. Maybe. Maybe in the future. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. It's one of those, you know, bucket list things. Alright. Stream snipers? I mean, I guess you can, you know, take someone else's room code and go from there, so... I mean, stream sniping. There's also a delay, so... yeah, I guess you can definitely switch it up, like, you know, go for full control, or maybe like an, you know, a fast deck, Sword Soul or Despia or something like that, and switch it up with, you know, more of a control-based deck, Floundries, Runick or something like that. Okay, so pairings are up. Let me switch the views. Et voila. Yups, that should be okay. Nice. Played some event as well today. Alright, let's see. I think we can just pick any... Lampy is playing as well, okay. Let's see. I remember last time we were struggling a little bit, like, to, what was it, join the rooms? So it's a dual room, and I need to check for the codes. Okay, so pairings are up. So again, welcome to the stream. It's a midweek tournament, 32 players, as you see in the title. So that's 5 rounds of Swiss. And top 4. But again, like always for every Challenger Cup, the Swiss rounds are best of 1. But again, players are allowed to switch decks in between. I'm not so sure if people actually did that before in the previous one that I, you know, hosted some weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago. But I think it's something you know, catch your opponent, I guess, off guard. To have, but there's like one condition, I guess, to that is that the decks should be ready. You should have, you know, the decks ready for that. Okay, so let's see. I think we can, you know, hop in. Okay, the tournament is going to start in a couple of minutes. So 3 minutes, 5 post 6. Alright, giving the players some extra time. So let's take like a peek in the chat as well. Oops. Alright. Okay. So everyone joined the new festival. I've tried on some games today. It's an awkward festival. Like there aren't too many decks that are, you know, viable for that. Like I think from all the matches that I played today, it was always against a different deck. Okay, so round 1 starts in 2 minutes. All right. But yeah, it's for me like this event, like this festival. It's like you can only use decks from, what is it, the solo modes, right? I've played against Orcus, Zombies, what else? Crusadia as well. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. Yeah, the tournament. Zilong, do you mean the festival, right? Or do you mean like this tournament, like the Challenger Cups? Crusadia event. Yeah, Crusadia is strong for the event. Like going second every time, Lightning Storm, Kaijus, Big Push. It's indeed very strong. And I played some Monarchs today, and it's a hard matchup simply because they can, you know, bypass domain by just Kaijuing it, right? And that's a problem. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's see. Have they posted? No, not yet. Tournament's going to start in 1 minute. So again, 5 rounds of Swiss and top 4. And again, as you know, top 4 will be best out of 3. All right, that's something is that I think this weekend there is going to be a 1,000-person tournament. I think so, hosted by I think a French YouTuber, Vince. I think his name is Vincent Ralambomeyandana. I hope I pronounced it right. Sorry, Vince, if I butchered your name. But I'm not so sure if there's still spaces left for that. But again, it's a 1,000-person tournament, and I believe there's like, you know, the goodies in first place. I think we'll get like a PS5. I think so. I should double check that, but I think so. So that's something to look out for. I'm not so sure if it's like Saturday or Sunday. Again, I can't remember. All right. Okay, so let's pick one. They should have started by now. Let's pick this one. Okay. Hopefully, is it spectate? Should be. I think so. How was it last time? I remember last time it was a bit of a struggle, right? So duel room, is it enter a room? Yeah, that's the thing. Right. Okay, Matrix versus Shinyo. Okay, let's see. So again, I have no clue, like, we recently got Mathmech on Master Duel. I've watched some, you know, other Challenger Cups as well. Mathmech did okay, but most of the time, again, it was Despia or Sword Soul. Yes, it's indeed the Vincent from the Twilight build. Yes, yes, yes. Back in the old school days, again, one of the better players, or one of the best players. A couple of, you know, big tournaments wins as well. So again, no clue what both players are playing. We are here with, you know, the upper player is Platinum player. And again, I think we can expect, yes, Sword Soul, Despia. And here the eternity of there is a response window, so I guess we can expect Galbai or Gamma. There aren't too many cards here that could stop a potential Gamma. A second Gamma maybe or Ash, but are you really Ashing a Gamma? Probably. I mean, the game might be over. Like, this is so strong. You have your potential Omega play, or, you know, Chichao basically for free with your Gamma and Driver. Plus there are the Tenny packages there, and of course you still have your normal summon right for Moye or something like that. I'm trying to keep an eye out for the chat as well. Mathmech. Yeah, I've played Mathmech some time ago. It's I'm not so sure. Like what are people playing on Master Duel? I've seen like transcode into Heat Soul, you know, for like a draw every turn during both players' turns. And of course circular for, you know, the one card combo, and the what is it, super factorial, the trap card for, you know, Trishula. Is it like the deck to play, or the variant to play for Mathmech? I don't know. Yeah, Gamma is indeed at 2 on Master Duel, that's correct. One driver. Like, Gamma, if I feel for Master Duel, if your deck can support Gamma, like, you know, to force out or lure your opponent into using something like Ash or Maxi on an empty field, I would slap in Gamma every time, simply because I want more cards to, you know, to combat Maxi. So I think this is your standard, you know, Sword Soul going first. Oh, he's playing the Water Tenny as well. Well, I guess the Water Tenny opens up some, you know, rank 4 Exceed plays. I remember using that in like the festivals, you know, potential Excite Night into Zeus or something like that. When your opponent, like, you know, negates your Moye or what's the other one? You know which one I mean. Circular Code Talkers. Yeah, pretty much, right? Like, are you going really heavy on Code Talkers, or are you using the space for maybe hand traps, right? I mean, for Master Duel, especially in like Platinum or Diamond, you need some form of hand traps. Which Forbidden and Limited list do I prefer? Ooh. Good question. I mean, every format has their, you know, how do you say it, like, advantages? I think that's a correct word. I have no clue. Like there's so much difference. Like it depends if you're like a super competitive player. I guess for TCG now, if you're like a highly competitive player, I'm looking at Jesse Cotton for example. Like his tournament results are like through the roof. Like from a competitive standpoint, I think you should like the current TCG format. But as for Master Duel, like it's starting to build up, getting closer to our current card pool. So I like that. I like that. So this is again strong. Your Berserker for a potential monster banish. There is Chichao for a monster negation. Protos as well. Baron for an Omni negation and Protos calling. I guess you could call like, what is it, Dark? I guess you would lose Berserker Earth, yeah. Earth, like, which deck? Are there any like top tier decks you would hit calling Earth? I don't know. Like on Master Duel? Hey, welcome, Bloomy. Yeah, welcome. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate it. It's a midweek one, so people might work. I'm not so sure. It's a cool one. Hey, welcome to the stream. Lightning Storm. Well, I guess there is still Baron. Yeah, the game is not over, simply because Proto is calling Earth, so there's still a chance. Emancipators. Yeah, of course, Emancipators. Yeah, but he's playing a 40 card deck, so... well, I was about to say, are people still playing Emancipators? Especially because I think Block Dragon got limited, right? I think so. Yeah, Blackguard as well. Yeah, that's true. Of course, you could call Earth. Yeah, against Emancipators. That Gamma earlier was strong. Okay, so it's Despia. Okay, Elbus is probably getting negated, right? And the Edge Imp discard is strong. I think we can expect a Shishao here. Oh, of course, Berserker to banish. Okay, yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, exactly, Millie. That's what I was about to say, is that Emancipators now, with maybe one Block Dragon, they, could play the cross builds. Maybe I should try that one out. I'm not so sure. Helki is not there, right? Okay, so Ash on the Surge. That's strong. So, I don't think, Albus or Despia can recover from this. Yeah, Emancipator is definitely still strong. Yeah. I mean, you can still Surge Block Dragon, right? And there is like that one effect monster that has a... What is it? When it's like banished from the graveyard, you can Foolish Burial... Is it an Earth from your deck? I can't remember, but you can Foolish Block Dragon if you don't have access to Granite. So Gold Sark for Mercurier, okay. That's going to trigger Mercurier for another search. But still, Protos again called Earth. Berserker has been used. Ash has been used, so the Omni negation for Baron is still there. Yeah, Sword Soul again, yeah, basically open perfect. I don't see them. I guess for something like this, yeah, Droplet obviously, Dark Ruler obviously. Despia can play around the potential Protos lock into Earth. Yeah, Xeno Guitar, that's the one. Yes, I remember using that one when, yeah, what was it, when Block Dragon got limited or something like that? Have more chances to get to Block Dragon as soon as possible. Ooh, okay, so Branded Fusion, there's still one Omni negation, right? So now, are we seeing, I guess, a Droplet, but that probably would have been activated already, maybe? On Gold Sark? Yeah. Maxi was drawn, I guess, as a 6th card. That's super unfortunate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Port was strong. Far too strong of an opening. Good game. It's iffy. Oh. It's a bad habit. Okay, let's see. Are there any matches left? Okay, it's going really fast. So again, welcome, round 1. Let's see. There are some matches left, so let's just hop into one. Hopefully we can still enter. Is it this one? No, it's whoops. Yeah, it's enter room. Yeps. Aha. Alright. So again, welcome. Midweek Challenger Cup, 32 players. So that means that we have like 5 rounds of Swiss. Again, best of 1, like pretty much every Challenger Cup. And there's going to be a top 4. Again, top 4 will be best out of 3. So I think we can put it a bit faster. And it's very similar to last time. A lot of Despias. I think Despia won my Challenger Cup a couple of weeks ago. This is big, so Mexi has resolved. Mexi is going through. I'm going to leave it on speed because we might. Well, there are some matches left, but yeah, we have some extra minutes for the first round. So pretty much your best or a very solid start here, right? The Albion Engrave. Okay, so it's against Runick. Let's slow it down a little bit. Destruction, I believe. What is Destruction going to destroy? One of the back rows? I probably, yeah. I mean, otherwise you probably won't chain your red and red. Would not make sense. Best of 3 with Side-Deck. No, Side-Deck is not like possible, but again, players are allowed to switch in between decks. So what we see is like players playing their to-go-to deck, maybe a super fast deck, maybe something like Sword Soul, and then to, I guess, to catch your opponent by surprise, especially in top cuts, to maybe switch it up and go for like a slower deck, or something like Runick or Flowenderies. So that's allowed, that's possible. So the Mexi challenge was accepted. Let's see. So this is more of a Runick stun build. It's going to take on the Masquerade challenge as well. Banishing a couple of cards. There's already 2 Brennant opening banished. Fairy Tale Snow in the graveyard for Brandons. 3 draws off of the field spell and 2 sets. Okay, and 4 cards in hand. So I guess this is more of the Runick spell deck. Are we going to see a trap being flipped face up? Yep, Rivalry is flipped face up. So monster type. Also Brennant Fusion, not possible. Now that's the thing, right? Okay, you have your what's the name of the continuous? Brennant Lost. For the search. But like the thing here is that if you're like this is Brandant main-decking like outside of Duster, generic spell and trap destruction? I'm not so sure. And especially here for Runick, getting those 3 draws every turn. Desires as well. Is it 40 cards? It's 40 cards. Okay. So destruction, flipping all the super poly again, quite I guess. Well, I was about to say underwhelming, but like the Tex Dragon is still there, right? Masquerade. Naruto, the bottom player, is playing Runick, so he's like left at 32. That's not too much. Tikaboo is there. There can only be 1 and Rivalry, but he needs more. He needs a way to get rid of the... Yeah, Masquerade has been destroyed. Again, for Runick, that's not too hard, I guess. Plus, Despia now, Brandon Despia, Elvis is under both Floodgates, Rivalry, and Tikaboo. As for the graveyards, anything relevant to Brandon Fusions are already there. Yeps, banish, what is it, Tragedy? Yeah, can take one of the spells, I guess. Yeps, Brandon in red. But the thing is that, yeah, Naruto is like on fuel, like, it's so hard. How do you word it? Like, if Runick if you let Runick to get the 3 draws off of the first field spell, it's hard to come back after that. Unless maybe you top deck like a Duster, because I don't think like Runick plays anything to combat spell and trap destruction. Like they aren't running Solemns, no. So let's see, it's now live. Okay, so this one is still going on. The tournament started at 5:06, so there is 7 minutes left, I think. Yeah, 7 minutes left. Okay. I guess, yeah, going for some damage, but I guess, you know, using basically any of the Runick spells to chop block one of your fusions, freezing curses. Did he go for an extra deck summon? Probably, yeah, indeed. Does he have any runic spells in the graveyard? Yeah, Destruction is there for a potential Pot of Greed effects. Does Despia have spell and trap destruction? Yeah, good question. I don't know. Outside of Duster, I don't think they're main decking, like, generically spoken, I don't think they're main decking any, maybe Cyclone? Like, do they have a room? I think so. Especially because the Master Duel format, I think you should prepare for that, right? Yeah, Cosmic. Yeah, Cosmic Cyclone. Duster. Maybe Lightning Storm. Let's see what cards are getting banished. I guess you could go for the deck out as well. 6 cards left in deck, so this is really close. Runick is down in life points, yeah. But Brandon Despia only has, what is it, 5 or 6 cards left in deck. Again, this match is live. Players have like 5 minutes left. Yeah, it's an annoying deck, right? Again, I feel it's very similar to Paleo. Like, you might seem that you're in front against Paleo, but one Swap Frog normal summon, and they can snowball into so much advantage, and that's the same with Runick. It's a very slow start, but like those 3 draws every time is so much. It's too much most of the time. And especially, you know, get like Fangs on field for a chop block. It's a lot. So 25 cards banished already. He does main Cyclone. He is maining Cyclone. So 1 Cyclone, 2 Cyclones banished. Fairy Tail Snows also banished. Duster could still be there, guys. Duster could still be there in the main deck. So 6 cards left in deck. 2 Cyclones are banished. So they're... are you really going for 3 Cyclone? I don't think so. Yeah, true. Yeah, Yugen does protect, right? Yeah, indeed. Yeah, Guardian Chimera as an answer. That's true. True. But, like, not if you already have monsters on board. That is a problem. But I think you can expect a Duster still in the main deck. So, if I was Naruto, the bottom player, I would try to, you know, mill maybe 2, 3, or 4 cards depending on which Runick card you use. Runick card mirror match. Imagine. Yeah, I guess you should main Cosmic, especially because of this format. So Freezing Curses, yeah, negating a monster effect doesn't really matter. Banish the top 3. So if there is another Runick card, this might... Duster is banished. Yep. Duster is banished. So this might be just take out. Yeah. This might be take out. Judgment set. Are they? Is currently like the diamond builds for Runick, are they main decking Judgment? So Baroneteret is still there. Okay. There's 3 cards left in deck, targeting the Tragedy. Duster is gone, yeah. 3 cards left in deck, like Slumber has been activated, and that's again top 3 cards as well. So I think if Chris Vale is not able to make the push here, then this is game. So the last cards are banished from the top of his deck. The field spell is used for 1-2 Pot of Greed, yeah, 2 draws. Send them back to the bottom, draw 2, and there is... At least there are 2 minutes left in the round. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, that's true. Yugen only protects against destruction, right? So end phase, yeah, that's pretty much true. Yep, draw phase, you can't draw, and that's GG well played. That's the thing with Runick. Like, Despia opened really well, but got struck by a Maxi. And giving Runick that many cards extra, I guess you have to, no? Set up like Chimera. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see. I think all matches are done. Alright. Yeah. Round 2. So again, welcome if you just joined in. Challenger Cup, Master Duel Challenger Cup, my second one. 32 players, as you see in the title. That means that we have 5 rounds of Swiss and top 4. And as you know, the Swiss rounds will be best of 1, and top 4 will be best out of 3. Right. Okay, so let's see. Like if I have a couple of people helping out as well. Like if one of those guys wants to hop in the live stream, they can, definitely. Okay, let's wait. So the pairings are up for round 2. Are they going to start now or in a couple of minutes? Hey, yeah, welcome, Pablo. Thank you, welcome. Any lists standing out? No clue. We don't have, these players don't have to send in their deck lists. So no clue, because again, players are allowed to switch in between decks as well. So again, I have no clue if, at least what people are playing. Ah, Marcos, okay, that's cool. Like in real life or on Master Duel as well. Okay, let's see. Okay, so pairings are up for round 2. The round starts at 28. So that's 3 minutes. 3 minutes, okay. Alright. So I did like a poll on my channel a couple of, was it yesterday? I think so. To see which deck would take this one, and currently Sword Soul is leading. Really? Okay. Any other decks that are people are mentioning? I don't, like Mathmech is included as well, so Sword Soul or Brennan Despia still. I'm not so sure how like these decks did past couple of days in the other Challenger Cups. Like how did I do if anyone watched those? Again, Sword Soul not a hard deck to play, it's an easy deck play, pretty consistent as well. Labyrinth, okay. They're getting more support as well. Okay, yeah, welcome. Panama as well, okay, ooh. Panama. I know one player from Panama, not in person, Gally. He played at Worlds a couple of times. Okay, 2 minutes, and then round 2 should start. Okay, let's see. I think the bottom pairings are the people with at least 1 win, obviously. So let's see. Are there any people that I know of that are participating? Okay, let's see. Yups. Okay, let's join in. Enter a room. So again, this is round 2. Round 2 is starting in 1 minute. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, did Mathmech, how many players were at Farfas tournament yesterday? Was it a smaller tournament or a bigger one? Dogmatica Labyrinth. Is Dogmatica actually being combined with Labyrinth? Like, what's the advantage of combining both? I guess searching the normal trap, right? Is it Dogmatica Punishment, the trap? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, yeah. Since, you know, the Labyrinth is not really using its extra deck that much, right? Unchained. I'm not a huge fan of Unchained. I played it a couple of times in the past. Combining it with... which archetype likes to destroy its own cards? Oh, I forgot. Unchained with... I can't remember. Okay, round 2. Let's see. Okay, so Mathmech won Farfas tournaments. Okay. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, searching for the trap. Yeah, exactly. For if you're playing like Labyrinth Dogmatica, because again, Labyrinth is not using his extra deck that much, right? Okay, let's see. So Lampy is the bottom one, and Yuchi. Again, I hope I pronounced her name right. Lampy is on Upstart, so is that Runick? I missed the Terra... Yeah, okay, Runick. Okay, so Upstart makes sense. drawing more spells, or, you know, at least getting to 3, like, different Runick cards to go for Yugen, and at least, you know, the big draw 3, and then, you can go from there. So again, 5 rounds of Swiss, this is round 2. Opening tip is fantastic. Let me see if any one of my co-hosts are, you know, if you're free, definitely, you know, hop in, like, let's see, the vocal. Yep.
And then,
voila. Are you able to commentate, Danica or Ryan?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, let me know. This is fine.
Where do we go?
Real life.
Ah.
Or maybe I can go for like a different room. Like, tell me what's the easiest for you.
It's the easiest if you call me directly and stream your screen so I can watch some Master Duel action with you.
Perfect. I will call you. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Yeah. Alright, we're going to the match in a couple of moments. Alright, so let's see. So, Lampy is still playing. A couple of spells. Did he draw 3 off of the field spell? Probably because we don't see any, because he used tip earlier, so definitely. So I guess Lampy is on the stun build as well. Trap heavy build. Yes.
Okay, so I have joined you, but I cannot see your screen.
I think, isn't it the easiest that... yeah, I can just, you know, share my screen. That's the easiest, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise you have to get me the room key, and then
Exactly.
Yeah, have to start the duel from the start.
I'm sharing Master Duel. Hopefully that's not going to conflict with anything else. I don't think so.
It's not conflicting for me. I can see a lovely field with a jack in the hand being activated.
Okay, so the
so they could be on... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. The bottom player is Lampy, you know Lampy. I don't know what the... well, I was about to say the upper player or the player above is playing, but we see Drytron.
Drytron. Still with Eva.
Like how is Drytron now? And I'm trying to take a look at the chat as well. Like are there any cards limited for Drytron or not playable? Eve? Like Eva. Like I have no clue what or how many copies are allowed here on Master Duel.
Well, at least one, because we did see one revealed of the jack in the hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember, or is something like Ben 10 limited? Or did it just fall off of the radar completely because of other decks? Because otherwise...
I did see that it took a hit in popularity, so there is probably some reason for that.
Ah, Ben 10 is at 1. Okay. That kind of makes sense. I guess, didn't the same thing happen in a TCG where, what was it? Was it Ben 10?
Yeah, it was. Bentham was limited for quite a while. Then it slowly came back to 3.
And like, were players just, you know, like adding, what's the other one? Ida 10, the other level 6 for potential Beatrice.
I think Ida 10's effect on summon is to search a Machine Angel ritual, and when it's sent to the graveyard, all your rituals gain 1000 attack. So I'm not sure how useful that is in the Drytron deck.
It's just, I guess, an extra level 6 for Beatrice. And I guess make your Herald, what is it? Give an extra attack boost for 1000?
That makes it very hard to run over.
Okay, so yeah, indeed. Benton is limited to 1, but Eva should be banned. Is it? It isn't, right? We saw one Eva.
Yeah, I have the list right in front of me and I don't see it on there, so...
So Eva might be at 3, but Benton at 1, I guess you can just... I mean, Benton at 1 is not the worst, because of triple preparation of rights. I guess triple Herald as well, so... it's the worst. And like as we've seen in the TCG, it's basically a Zeus deck also, like going second and potentially go for Zeus.
That's definitely something strong to do on Master Duel, where it's best of one. You have to have ways to clear opponents' board in your deck.
So Gamma is already in the graveyards. I think we are waiting on a ritual summon.
It's very slowly resolving the ritual spell card. So
he's going for 2.
Level 2. Is it like the?
It's the
mega?
This one.
Yeah. The ritual spell that counts attack points and not levels.
What's this? Your opponent cannot target this card with spell and trap cards or effects. Okay, once per turn. Yeah, 2. You can destroy all spells and traps. Oh, okay. So this is basically a Harpy's Feather Duster. If this ritual summon card is destroyed, you can special summon at least Drytron monsters from your graveyard, except himself. Okay, cool. So I guess this is a Harpy's Feather Duster, but the effect got negated, right? Or didn't?
The Runick player changed Runick Destruction to summon Geri. But I'm not sure why the Meteor's Country Drought is not resolving.
I'm probably missing something, right? Because like this is not the most common card in Drytrons, but I guess for Master Duel it's a cool, you know, something to hit back row. But why? Yeah, indeed. Why is it not triggering? I don't think its effect got negated.
No.
There it
he
is.
did tribute 2 Drytron monsters
there
for
it
it.
is. There it is. Yeah. It doesn't trigger on summon, obviously. So he can choose. He can choose. Okay. So this is kind of big.
So yeah, it was kind of maybe an error on the Runick player's parts to fill up their extra monster zone. So that meant that they could not summon Hugin to protect their back row.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a good one. Like imagine him going for Hugin and the Drytron ritual. He does destroy, right? It's not send. Yeah, destroy. Yeah?
Yes, it destroys indeed.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, Hugin. But I guess like this is not, as I mentioned before, not the most common card for Drytrons, right? You'd always see like Herald, obviously, and the other one, the Meteor. You know, the one that pops monsters, I think.
But this one is definitely a cool inclusion, especially if you're expecting a lot of heavy back row decks, which is something I believe more common in Master Duel.
Yeah.
Because the Runick deck and the Labyrinth deck. So.
Yeah, exactly. Natasha in graveyard, not the best card against Runick. So, are we seeing Fafnir? Yeah, Fafnir sending. What is he missing? Yes, that one. Alpha is there. I guess Zeta.
Zeta, yes.
Yeah. I think so. No.
Another. Oh, is that another Alpha?
Yeah, I think so. Dragonets. Is that the name of the other one? Yeah. But I guess for Master Duel again, it's a cool one. Players are not expecting that. Like you might see Drytron from the viewpoint for Runics, and you're like, okay, this should be doable. But then he drops this, and there is no. Is it Freezing Curses that has the imperm effect?
Yes, that's Freezing Curses.
Yeah. So no Zeta. He did send an Alpha. Another one, or am I missing something? Probably.
Yeah, I do believe he did send the second Alpha of Fafnir. So. Okay, bring back Delta.
Delta is revealed to draw one, right? That's the most, I guess the first one you would cut if you needed the space, no?
I think Delta is the one that reveals one to draw.
Yeah, exactly.
We did just see that come down, but the effect was not activated.
Oh, Anaconda.
Makes Predaplant Verte Anaconda. Okay. Nice.
Are you really going for Phoenix Enforcer? Really?
The Phoenix Destroyer? I think it's at least decent versus Runics.
Does it have a
Because
beneficial
when they
effect?
activate the fountain, you can chain the Phoenix Destroyer to it. And then it can't protect the fountain with Yugen, I believe. Since it's not yet face up on the field, I'm not entirely sure on that ruling.
I'm not so sure why he didn't use Predaplant, Verte, and
Maybe one of the combo pieces was banished off one of the Runick spells and didn't realize it.
There are 4 cards banished, and we can see... Herald is banished as well.
Branded Fusion.
Yes.
So Branded Fusion was a target for
yes.
Verte.
Okay. And the Herald, the one of Herald is banished. This is, like, for Lampy, this is a super lucky banish. Like, the one of Branded Fusion and the one of Herald.
Yeah, that's definitely something I'd like to see as a Runick player. We see Amano Iwato coming down, so no monster effects, and it does open a possibility for a rank 4 monster.
I guess Branded Fusion is a cool tech, no? Like, are you really playing like an Elbus package to send a light, like one of the Drytron monsters, from your deck to the grave? Like, is that worth
it? Requires just 2 cards in the deck to send any light monster, same as we saw with Brilliant Fusion a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Brilliant Fusion is probably not as good as Branded Fusion to hard draw, so why not? Okay, Abyss Dweller is coming down. We see Runick Destruction.
Dweller is a strong one, prevents all the Drytrons in graveyard to be activated. So I guess this gives Lampy more turns to, I guess, stall, right? It gives him more turns.
At least 1 turn.
Yeah.
I guess they can protect the Dweller with like Slumber, that gives him another turn.
So again going for Fangs again. Chopping block. 1,000.
Adding back the fountain.
Is there a field spell? Okay, yeah, because it was destroyed.
Yes.
Do we know the Drytron card in hand from Lampy? From Lampy? Like,
I think they took the Eva.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. If it is limited, then that is definitely something you want to do, but I'm not sure whether it is.
Okay, so let's see what's banished. 1 Herald, 1 Gamma is banished. I guess you're playing 2 Gammas in Drytron. There's already 1 in grave. Yep, so the field spell is used for 3. I don't think we have any information about the card in hand for Drytron, right?
I think we know that it's not a ritual spell, because otherwise that would have been revealed, but that doesn't really slim it down too much.
Yeah, or ritual monster. Natasha in graveyards. Battle phase is skipped. That's something that you might forget. So 4 cards, I guess, in hand. One of them being an Eva. Dweller is alive, so I guess you should use Dweller now during standby phase.
Yeah, Shotgun, it's in the draw standby.
Yeah, Branded Fusion. Yeah. I guess he got... When he went for Anaconda, he was like, oh, nice, this is going to be like a huge combo. And then he realized
he realized.
Yeah, no, I can only use, like, what does it, change the attribute?
Hey, why can't I use that effect of Anaconda? I think the game's broken. Let's call the judge.
No, that's rough. Okay, so it's once per turn, obviously. So what is it, like, can pop all spell and traps from your opponent? So does he have, again, something to negate the effects?
No, and there's again no space left for Yugen.
Yeah, strange why he went for the other one as well. Or again. Not attacking.
To add back the field spell, so...
He's not attacking Dweller. He can, right? Like, there is nothing that...
I don't think there's anything preventing the attack. There was no Slumber that was played, so... Oh, are we gonna see a second rank 4 play?
I can't increase the size of the screen. It's... Yeah, maybe for the future. But it is what it is. Yeah.
We get the other stun rank 4 monster. We get Baguska.
with what was he? Ah, yeah, with the level 4 fusion. What is he banishing? The prosperity. Prosperity is at 1. Alright, so the field spell, how many Runick cards? 1. Okay. That's Droplet, that's one of the worst ones, but I guess, you know, you can go for just Yugen, discard, and then I guess go for 3, draw 3, yips.
Very strong field spell effects. Every turn you get that massive plus.
The thing is that, like, Drytron now, here in this situation, he's not throwing, simply because he was under Dweller previously, so he's not able to use his Drytrons in Grave. I mean, I think he should have attacked the Dweller earlier, but we might be missing something. And he was quite unfortunate. He had some tough luck going, what was it, going second, I guess, or during his first turn. The first cards that were banished from the top of his deck were the one of Brandon Fusion. Yeah, he's running that in Drytron and Herald. And, you know, those are 2 one-offs. So that's just super tough luck. So now he does go for Yugen. Yeah, he didn't attack. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He should have attacked.
We finally see Yugen coming down.
Does Yugen also destroy the card that it's negating? It's not negating, but it prevents destruction.
Banishes herself instead.
Yeah,
so
okay.
It's not like Moonin, which negates and destroys, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, Dweller is indeed negated by Bakuska. Bakuska works both ways. Imagine Bakuska only working for your opponent.
Must be nice, right?
That would really make it like one of the best, if not the best, rank 4 Exceed in the game. Super stable. So I guess he still has a chance, but again, that Herald is banished. Outside of that, he has all the Drytron names. Plus, okay, Bakuska is there, but that doesn't matter, right? He can still tribute.
He can still, summon them from the grave, and oh, there is Tip.
Thing though here
Potentially
now.
Going to search the flashing fire. Yeah.
Banish an Imper. Okay. 1. Okay. Yeah, now you can use Drytrons. Exactly. Negating anything doesn't really matter too much. Or popping, yeah. Is it flashing fire? Yeah, flashing fire.
Yeah.
Triggering the field spell for draw 2.
2?
I don't think we know
2 is sometimes enough.
Do we know the one set from Lampy? I guess
I would presume that it is a trap card like one of the Floodgates or Solemn Judgment or...
Like, are they really main-decking Solemn? Like in Master Duel?
It's not uncommon for a Runick player, I guess. On the other hand, this is a tournament with fairly short time limits for the rounds. So he could have elected not to play Solemn Judgment.
I guess it might be worth it, because the first matchup we had today was Runick as well against Despia, and Runick won because of, you know, deck out. So I guess stopping an opponent's Duster or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of playing Solemn Judgment in real life in Runick. Because, yeah, game 1, your life points are not as important. And if you are entering game 2 or 3 and there's not a lot of time left on the round, you can just sideboard them out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Master Duel is
for YCS,
an entirely different beast.
Yeah, exactly. For YCS, it doesn't really matter too much. Or locals even. So Droplet was activated. You know, Droplet gives your opponent 1 card. It gives your opponent one card, right? And then
1 draw,
banish
and then
the top
banishes 4 of the top.
Exactly. So 11...
it's a lot of banishes, but it also gives a resource.
11 cards left. What's banished? 14 cards banished. He's playing Nip. Double Maxi banished. Imperm banished. Do we see Duster? But Yugen is there. Like this, like having back. You have your instant fusion for level 4. It makes you Imano for easy Bakuska. That's already hard to out for a lot of decks. Plus you have follow up or extra protection, another layer for protection with your traps. Like in best of ones. That's strong.
Oh,
He's scooping.
See the Runick player
Why is he scooping?
keeping up. Maybe they lost connection or something.
This might be a DC.
Didn't look like a losing duel.
But is it don't you have the opportunity to like if you DC to reconnect? Isn't that possible, or is it like nope flat? Or
I
is
think
it time?
when you DC in Master Duel, you're out.
What's the time, Ryan? You know what? Like how did they start it at?
Check what the timer was for this round.
It's timeout.
Yeah, ends 1848.
Yeah.
It was timeout.
It was timeout. And that's the thing, right? It's a slow deck. It might seem that you're winning, but deck out in 20 minutes. That's far too short.
Yeah, it was almost there, but just couldn't make it.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. Do we have any other matches?
I believe there were only two,
Nope.
only one still going on.
Nope.
So
that was it.
we are gonna be heading into round 3 shortly.
All right. So welcome.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
quickly do the pairings for round 3, and then maybe Danik will join you for the next round.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. All right. Yeah, correct. Timeout. It's that you're so focused into the game that you're not realizing that the 20 minutes have passed. Yeah, time exactly. Okay. So welcome. Round 3 is about to start. Again, 32 players, so that means we have 5 rounds of Swiss and the top 4. And top 4 is best of 3. And again, players are allowed to switch decks. Challenger Cup during weekdays. For me, that's fine. So let's see. Pairings should be up. Yep. Okay, so round 3 is going to start. I'm not so sure what the start time is. Probably a couple of minutes from now. All right. So I think we saw Despia twice. Yeah, I was about to say we saw different decks. We saw Runick, Despia, Swordsoul. I guess the current, I was about to say the current bigger decks on Master Duel, but maybe Mathmech. I want to see Mathmech for the next one, but I'm not so sure if people are playing Mathmech. There might be, but again, we don't have the deck lists. Okay, so let's see. I think again the bottom ones are the ones that are currently undefeated. So 2-0. It starts at 53. Okay, so it's going to start in a minute. Okay, let's see. I don't think we had this one. Yeah, let's see. Yep. Okay. Yep. Dual room. Enter. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's something interesting for the future, is to maybe make indeed like the screen bigger. Like for the people watching, what's your opinion? Is this okay? Or at least do you want like a bigger screen? I know Farfa doesn't stream with the webcam, with the cam, but he streams almost full screen. And then I saw some other content creators using this, like the cam and the Master Duel page. But what do you prefer? Let me know. Like bigger screen or this? Bigger screen. Okay. And again, something maybe for the future, right? Maybe like maybe make the screen a bit bigger, the cam a bit smaller, or maybe no cam at all. Yeah. And there's probably going to be more additions in the future, right? Okay, let's see. Not yet. They should start. I think it should start at 53. Yeah. Right. we can't spectate. Is spectate not allowed? Or do we have to wait a little bit? That might be the case. I think we should be able to spectate, no? I'm not so sure, but I think maybe they didn't allow spectate. Maybe let's try a different room. Let's see, the second one. Okay. Yeah, strange. Or maybe I'm missing something, might be the case. So we're going into round 3, yeah? I don't know. Don't think they had spectate on, I think. We'll see. It's fine. Yeah, maybe put your face cam on the avatar. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you know, we have to use these like visuals, but I mean, it's something for the future. Yeah. That's cool feedback. Like, I guess maybe make the screen bigger. I don't know if that's allowed, right? But again, it's feedback taken. Yeah, a lot of empty space. That's true. Okay, yeah. Feedback noted. Okay, cool. Okay, so you have Sword Soul. We can speed it up a little bit. That's cool. So that's nice and clean. That's a solid start for Sword Soul. Not so sure if Orion is still there. Let's see. If Danik is available, you can give me a call, Danik. Okay, back to the game. Standard Sword Soul opening outside of Berserker. Okay, how did he make the second or the first level 8? The Tenyis. Okay, obviously. Okay. So, Shishao Berserker. Does he have access to Long Yuan? For barrel, and that's basically again a very similar opening board as we've seen in the first tool today, but in the first tool that was made with Gamma, yeah, basically a free level 8. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can get someone in as a co-host. So basically a standard opening board for Sword Soul, right? Again, nothing too spectacular. Was there a Maxi? No Maxi. Did he search the trap? I missed that. Blackout might be set. So again, a solid start. No Long Yuan. And again, no clue what Phil is playing, the bottom player. So we'll see. Is anyone available for the call? We'll see. Okay, Eldlich. I don't think we had Eldlich the last time. Okay, so it's something different, right? I think Eldlich already, or at least also has some limitations or restrictions due to the Forbidden and Limited list on Master Duel. One of the traps is limited, I think. And is Eldland also semi-limited? I think so. Alright. So search Golden Lord. That's probably... I mean, are you really using Golden Lord with Berserker? You know, targeting the back row, popping something? You do, and it's a royal rare. Okay, cool. Okay, that's... Yeah, Conquistador is the one. Yeah, true. Oh, discarding not one of the Eldlich spells or traps. And Eldland is indeed a 2. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I mean, I saw some, discussion. Was it yesterday that it's fine to put Conquistador back at 3 on Master Duel? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, we are not seeing Eldlich anywhere, mainly because of Runick, right? But I don't know. Okay, so Xishao being destroyed, I think, yeah, because of Golden Lord, yeah, okay. So he'll get a foolish burial effect, but indeed he should be banished, right? Yeah, indeed, it has indeed been months that I last saw Eldlich. I think I can't remember when the last time was that I played against Eldlich. Oh, okay, Bell. Is Bell, I guess, well, now on Master Duel running Bell, I guess from Mathmech. So now I guess it's definitely it's an option. I guess Bell hits, what is it, the trap? Super Factorial, it should be. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Eldlich Branded Zombie decks, yeah, true, I mean, Branded Fusion, Big Foolish Burial to send your Golden Lord to the graveyard, right? Yeah. Again, I'm not so sure if the back row might be Imperm, it might be Blackout. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true. I mean, Bell on Master Duel, it's not the most common hand trap, but I guess now, with the fact that Mathmech is joining the fun, I could see, like, for basically any deck, you could definitely slap in at least one Bell. Why not? Okay. So Aguero is being sent to Zodiac as well, okay. Is Zodiac at full power? Do they have Trident? Trident is not banned, right? I mean, Borbao into Zeus. I guess this is strong, because now your opponent does not have the chance to use Blackout if Blackout is there. Blackout needs to pop 2. So this makes sense. Yeah, Trident is at 1. Yeah, exactly. Tanky is at 2, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so Hammer Kong into, I guess, Borbao, yeah. Yeah, no red, no barrage. Ah, barrage, okay, yeah, makes sense. Probably hit on the first list. And Brawl Bull, yeah, that was obvious. Okay, so Borbao attacking directly. The Xishao was destroyed earlier, so Xishao is not able to, you know, negating Borbao attacking directly. Berserker has already been used. So I guess here now, superb. You can make a big Zeus. Can you go for a 6 material one? It should be. Okay, and Imperm doesn't really matter because of Ram, right? Attached. Again, it has been a while, Zodiacs. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, indeed. So I guess this is an inevitable Zeus that's coming. Although maybe he's using Shakanin. Nope, he doesn't. That's cool. Or did he have information that that also might have been the case? That he searched, or that at least that his opponent knows that you know, Blackout is set. But I mean, you should never give your opponent a chance to Blackout you, right? So let's see if anyone is available. Danik or Ryan, feel free to give me a call. Try to keep an eye out for that. Alright. So, round 3, right? Round 3, again, 5 rounds of Swiss and then top 4. Yeah, I was into cross-ban list. 6 material Zeus. But yeah, Master Duel, it's of course 4. So, Sanguine Surge during the end phase. Okay, so that's a Golden Lord plus 1 Zeus. Okay. Players started at... was it 58? 57? So indeed, it was a Blackout. Are there any follow-up plays? There is a Tenny, there is Vishuda in graveyard, so I guess you can force the unknown set on the left, which... Ooh, Ashuna is also a strong play. It could lead to Monk into, I guess, the Earth, Adhara, because you already have Vishuda, so Vishuda can bounce back the unknown back row. So this is probably a big Baccia play, unless your opponent really wants to go for Zeus. And, you know, potentially losing his 2 sets or Golden Lord on field. So Sword Soul might have this one. Depends if Eldlich has like, oh, it's Call. Oof, okay. I guess you should banish Vishuda. Do you? Ah, yeah, because you want to force, yeah, you don't want your opponent bouncing back Zeus. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, but there are more tournaments. Predicate, I hope I pronounce your name right. I should have at least one tournament in February that should be announced, like in coming days or weeks. But there are more Challenger Cups, like now in January, but again, more will follow in February as well. And I believe this weekend, Vince, one of the French streamers, will have a bigger one, like 1,000 one, I think. And I think the registration is still open for that, but I'm not so sure. Maybe it's full already. I don't know. Yeah, indeed, it wastes your Trident and Hammer Kong and Tiger Mortar as well. Yeah, are you really sacrificing those? That's true. That's true. Okay, so the Earth, yeah, Adhara was banished. 3 tennies. The Zeus is still live. Can you force out an early Zeus? I guess you could go for Shaman, but Shaman locks you, right? And Berserker is already gone, so that's not too fortunate. You fill Visuda for no effects. That's a pro move. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, Ostende, okay. That's really close by, yeah. Doesn't Ostende have like its own locals? Or Ghent? Yeah, Ghent is maybe the closest one. Okay. So Sword Soul is still going strong. Adhara special summoning itself. But yeah, like, what are the plays? Zeus still has a double material to pops like the entire field. We know the set from Eldlich being Sanguine, so that's no interruption for this case, I guess. So are you really going for Shaman and Shaman discarding? But I think if you use Shaman, you can only use, what is it, Tenny monsters? Yeah, for the extra deck. Use their effects, right? You cannot activate effects except Tennies, yeah, from the extra deck. But Berserker is already gone. Ah, yeah, West End. Right, correct. Oof, that was years ago. Okay, yeah, Shaman for attack. Yeah, because I believe does a normal monster need to attack with Shaman phase up on fields? Yeah. Target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay, that's cool. So this forces out Zeus. That strong Sanguine can be used because has been activated during this turn, but Sword Soul still is just normal sun. Okay. So a potential Moye is strong. Hey Igino, welcome. Brazil, okay. Like, what's the time now in Brazil? They are a couple of hours behind, right? Yeah. I think, what is it, 2 or 3 hours maybe? Now it's 7 p.m. Maybe it's like 3 or 4 p.m. over there. I don't know. Okay, so normal summon Moye. Potential Shishao, that's strong. Searching Long Yuan. Adhara has already been activated, I think. So there is no potential Tenny being added back for a potential Long Yuan. Okay, search, draw. Let's see, how can Eldlich return from this? Sanguine can search, and that's it. There are some Zodiacs left. Trident is still there, okay, in case of their, potential Thoroughblade. Okay, yeah, 3 p.m. exactly. Okay, so it's like 4 hours of difference. Okay. Yeah, 6. Like Brazil is, far right. Okay, Long Yuan is there, so I don't feel Eldlich can come back from this, especially if, you go for the level 10 Synchro, what is it? The one that banishes from field and grave. That's so strong against Eldlich. So strong. I guess you can force out the effect now, right? Yeah, Chengming, that's the name. Because Zeus has not been negated, so you can use Chichao to negate it and, force out Chengming. Banishing Zeus on field and potentially... Is it any cards? I think so, right? Yeah, banish Sanguine, so that's strong, checking. Yeah. And Protoss as well. Oof. Can you call lights? Are there any lights? Ah, Shisha is lights. Okay. I guess calling dark maybe, but you're not hitting Eldlich that much. Plus Zoo. I guess you could call dark, but I mean, what are you hitting, right? Master Duel anniversary when? Oh, right. It's one of these days, no? I remember it was early January last year. Or half of January. So it should be one of these days. Yeah, cool. Interesting. Maybe some free gems. I'm low on gems. Okay, so there's another Zodiac one. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yup, Chichao negating Ram to force Changying banishing Ram plus something from Grave. I guess the other Ram doesn't. I don't think that's so important. Hey, good evening, Legend for Life. Welcome. Yes, this is round 3. So again, 5 rounds of Swiss and then top 4. 32-player tournament. Ooh, tactics. Triple tactic talents. That's a nice one. So I guess take control. But you're locked. Again, Protoss calling dark isn't important. The dark charmer. Yeah, I mean the effect was still blocked, so you can't reborn Berserker. Changying used, or this has already used its effects. How are we outing this board? Does he have something to get rid of the Changying? If he's able to get rid of the Changying, he might still have a chance. That's not the case. Nope. Did you finalize your build of Monarchs on Master Duel? It has been a while that I played Monarchs on Ranked, but I'm using Monarchs now in the new festival. Because the new festival states that you can only, use archetypes from 4 or from like the solo modes, and Monarchs is one of those. Yeah, nice. But it's a bit different. I might show it later, maybe make a video or something, I don't know. Well, depends. 4-1, there might be some... Maybe there's one person undefeated, eventually, you know, 5-0, and a couple of players 4-1, but I'm not so sure if everyone with 4-1 will eventually make the top cuts. I don't know. So this is strong. Yeah, was expected. The talents was surprising, but it needed more, and that Changying, you know, was just far too big. Okay. Let's see. Alright, are there any matches left? I think there aren't any matches left. Let me double check. No. 2. Okay, so let's see. 53. It's almost time on the round, so let's see if we are able to pop into that one. There's 1 minute left, maybe if we are fast. Okay. So this is round 3, was round 3, almost done. Time should be on the round for Monarchs. Let's see, for this duel, so time on the round should be now. So this is probably the last one. So again, okay, Phantom Knights with Buster Lock, really? You're really playing Buster Lock and Phantom Knights. Okay, so 15 cards from the opponent, 40 cards extra deck. It's actually really cool. Buster Lock on the Link 3 Rusty. And then 3 sets. So Runick. Okay, Runick not being able to use the extra deck, no Yugen. That's kind of big. Plus we see a rank up spell. Are we seeing this one negates monster effects? Does it? Or is it for the extra attack points? Negate activation. Yeah, indeed. But yeah, Rusty Bard is trying to pop the field spell. This might be a bit too quick. But the round is over, right? Okay, reduce the game sounds. Okay, yeah, we'll do in a couple of moments. Or yeah, we can do it now. Oops. Is that better? Maybe make it a bit quicker. because this should be the last match, I think. Let me double check. Okay, next round has started. Okay, so we can finish this one. Let's see who wins. Normal summoning Mech C for Unicorn. Again, everything to force out or get rid of the field spell for Runick. But, okay, Solemn Strike. And now you're using Mech C. Okay, so not on normal summon Mech C. Well, I guess you want to, yeah, on Danger Snake. Yeah, Chutsinoko. Yeah. Okay, they are indeed playing double break sword again. Yeah, that's not enough. And probably it's time on round. Yeah, that's the reason why. Yups, indeed. So Phantom Knights lost this one. Okay. Yeah, this one was quick, but the reason being that round 4 has started. Okay, so let's see. 2 minutes. Okay. So round 4 is starting in 2 minutes. So welcome if you just joined. Let me pick a room first. We already had him. So I think these two... Ah no, we already had him. I think these are new. Let's see. Let's see. Duel room, enter. Like Mathmech, we haven't seen Mathmech. We saw Sword Soul, Despia, Runick. Ah, this is one of the players from that I tried to watch earlier, but I wasn't allowed or wasn't able to. Not so sure why. Okay. Let's see. Any comments? Okay, is it better with the sound? Yeah, I have no clue how it sounds at home. Like, it kind of depends, or you know, you're using headset. Okay, so round 4. Okay, so again, welcome if you just joined. Challenger Cup, 32 people this time. The next one should be 64. That's somewhere in February. I don't think the date has been announced. So we are at round 4. This is round 4, 5 rounds of Swiss. So 1 round after this, 20 minutes per round. Again, best of 1, and then top 4 cuts. Okay, sound is pretty good. Okay, cool. Sword Soul, again. I mean, it's, I guess, the easiest deck, right? And it's more flexible because of Fishuda hitting back row if you're going second. I would pick it as well, like for these tournaments, or maybe even Runick Stun, simply because it's so versatile as well. Okay, so Sword Soul again. But again, no clue what Nero is playing. I don't think we saw him already. I don't think so. So let's see. Does he have an option to put up another level? Nope. For free level 8. So that's a double link 1 play. Should or could you go for Shaman? Probably not. Just leave both monks on fields. Oh yeah, let's see if we can get someone in the voice chat. Danica or Ryan, let me know. Like, just message me and I'll see. I'll try to make a call. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, standard plays Imperm on hand. That's cool. He might actually he might actually be forced to stop now, unless he has a long one. Maybe discarding the trap, the blackout. That could put. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? I mean, you can't banish black. I mean, no, it doesn't matter. Just go for the long yuan and then, you know, use your token. Go for a Chi-Xiao banishing blackout. That gives you a token, and go for a level 10. Okay, so he does go for Shaman. Okay, using the effect, discarding for. Depends on the other cards. For Monk. Okay. Does Shaman only work when he or your own normal attacks to get the popping effect? When an attack is declared involving your face-up non-effect? Okay, so it also works when your opponent tries to attack one of your monsters. Okay, one of your non-effect monsters. Okay. Right. 1 set, so I guess we can expect a potential blackout. But this is far from a strong board. I mean, you opened quite decent, and Desires as well. A couple of Tenyis, but no Ashuna. That's the thing. I guess, but then you're using your normal summon for Athara. So Cyclone on Callby. Okay, so no blackouts. We see Cyclones more and more now on Master Duel, right? I think every matchup had Cyclones in, like Despia, in Sword Soul Mirror. Even Sword Soul are playing Galaxy. I guess, I mean, you should. Duster is not enough. I guess you could you could go for evenly matched or Lightning Storm, but those are kind of dead if you already have like an established board. So Cyclone might indeed be better. Okay. Got Ashed on Emergence, and there's no follow-up play. Ooh. I guess. Yeah, with only 2 cards left, 1 set, that might be Imperm, maybe? I guess, yeah, it might be. Because you already used Imperm during his opening turn, so again, not strong. Vishuda is there to bounce back. So if he has a... I mean, he can use Shaman, right? He can just discard a card, use Shaman to bring back Moye, but then he's locked into only 10 effects, right? From the extra deck. So Athara is used to get back Vishuda, okay? Potentially discarding it for Shaman. I guess you could get a... you can get a draw and go for Berserker. I guess that's the play. And it's a mirror match, so getting out Berserker is strong. And maybe that draw off of Moye could give you another hand trap, right? Okay. Yeah, something like that. So this is round 4 again. We have... Failure. Okay, they're on Failure as well. Alright. I don't have space for Failure in my Sword Soul deck. Duster and Lightning Storm don't work because of Yugen. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But again, sometimes people, I guess, good players always have the Yugen phase up when it's needed, protection for Duster or Storm. But stuff like Evenly or Cyclones, or Cyclone as a whole, might indeed be the better choice. Is this game? I don't think so. Nope. He's short a couple of life points. So Protoss was there, banishing Moye, Ash, and Vishuda? Was it? I think so. With attributes. Athara is there potentially for next turn. And Protoss calling... can you call water? No. Fire, Earth. Dark. That's not the best. Shishao is light. What are you calling in this situation? Fire, no. I guess dark, but yeah. Dark, like Baksha is light as well, no? Are there any dark extra deck monsters yet that you would make in Sword Soul? Chichao is light. Baksha is light. That's level 8, right? And I'm missing some. I guess maybe call Earth? But then you're sacrificing both Monk, but that prevents your opponent from... yeah, indeed, from using his tennies. Or going for his tennies, right? He had game. Did he? Did he have game? Because Shaman was negated? Did he have a way to get more damage on board? I'm not so sure. No, indeed, I'm not so sure. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, only Berserker. So this only prevents Berserker. So I guess, simply because you already have the information that your opponent is playing Sword Soul, I guess maybe take the risk. Calling Earth, it prevents your opponent from, getting Earths on field and prevents those monks. Circle. Okay. I guess, yeah. Athara, special summoning Athara and, using Circle. Yeah, exactly. I guess, yeah. It's a guess you have to take, right? I guess calling Dark prevents indeed Vishuda, and it leaves your monks on field. True. Alright. Searching Moye. You can use Moye, right? It's like, when you summon it, it's negated, no? With Circle. You can special summon it, but negates effects, yeah, indeed. Okay. Fire to stop Long Yuan. Okay, that's true. That's true. That's a good one. Is Long Yuan fire? That might be the case. Okay, so called Dark, no darks. Shishao should be hitting the board. This is actually superb. Did we know? The card and hand was revealed, but I missed that. Can we check that, verify that? Okay, a Protoss in hands. I guess you could go for... I mean, if he's lucky, he might draw a Tenyi. I guess he has Athara on field as well, so he can go for his own monk, right? Yeah, and then use Athara, get back Ashuna, go for the long... Yeah, long one is fire. Yeah, true, okay. Yep. Yep. It doesn't come up that much, right? I mean, Protoss is not allowed for us TCG players anymore. So this is superb. Did he discard Protoss? He discarded Protoss, okay. That's big. I guess... Are there any follow-up plays? There are potential follow-up plays, unless you can get rid of the normals from the opponent. So he can go for his own monk, crash into one of the... I mean, he needs to, I guess, bypass the shaman, but he can go for the Changying, I guess. Deal some burn damage, and then go for his own monk. He used Athara to force Changying, banish 2 cards, and then I guess clean the boards. Yeah, that should be the plan. I think so. Or is he going for Baron? He's not locked, right? Or did he use Ashuna? Or yeah, I think he used Ashuna, so yeah, I think so. To get out the Earth Tenyi. So Changying hits the field. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the game. I don't see, even though, I mean, he's super low on life points. Can you sneak in some damage? I guess he... Oh, okay, yeah, the attack drop as well. Right. So this means that you keep your low attack monk on field, but the combo of Shishao and Changying again negates any monster effect plus gives you a banish. So I don't see, yeah, it should be game. Yes. Okay. Battle phase 1028, and what is it, 41? Is this game? This might even be game. It is. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, cool game. What was the turning point? We saw an early desires. The Imperm. The Imperm on Moye on turn 1. Yeah. And then, you're forced to make like Shaman, very weak follow-up play. Okay, nice one. Cool. Okay, let's see. Next. A couple of matches are still left. Let's see. So this is round 4. We're still 1 round left. So let's see. There are still a couple of matches left. We have seen him. These are new. I think there is no room number. Maybe we can do this one. We already have seen this one. Maybe let's try this one. Okay, let's try. The round is almost over. Enter. Like earlier today, I started doing some, some event matches. With the new event that, you can only use decks or archetypes that are, being used in solo modes, I think, right? The Chronicles event, I believe that's called. That's the name. I played Monarchs. It's cool. But, finally, Mathmech. Ooh, he's getting Mexito. Is there an answer? He needs... is it really a problem if Mathmech gets Mexites? Is it really a problem? I mean, they can just, make a rank 4 and go for Super Factorial. Okay, yeah, Masquerina as well. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. So Mexi is not the end of the world. That's the thing. So that makes Mathmech actually quite strong, especially on Master Duel, ranked best of ones. Yeah, indeed, they don't care about Mexi. I mean, they can make a much bigger, better board if your opponent does not have it. But yeah, this is still strong. You have Masquerina for potential Unicorn, Super Factorial for the Trishula. So that's cool. That's cool. Really, really cool. Again, I've played Mathmech, but that was some time ago. So this is a Trish Laplacian, yeah, indeed. So what is it, like detach, and then depending on how many cards you detached, you banish a card from hand, field, yeah. Detach 2, so the token is banished and there's no follow-up play. I guess this is maybe a risky move to get rid of your opponent's token. But, I mean, if they have Long Yuan, they can discard and, you know, get potential token and potentially still make the level 8 synchro play, but I'm not so sure if it's... Is the better move to banish the token or the Moye in this situation to prevent that follow-up play? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Maybe a bit quicker, because we are pretty much on the end of the round. There's still a negation. Yeah, that's so cool and cruel as well. Okay, Code Talker shenanigans. Whoa, and Parallaxy. This might be game. I don't think Sword Soul has any answers for Nip. I was about to say Nip. I was about to say Nip. But there's no follow-up play. Okay, 2 sets. Called by maybe? A big token. He didn't put Nibiru in defense. I guess, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Sets again. Really, really. Blackouts, like those 2 sets, no call by probably would have been used. Lingeribo will negate any trap, right? What was that? An Ash set. Ooh, the Stern Art, a really cool one. I really thought it was over, but I was like, no, Nip, and Nip dropped from the hands. Okay, nice. Let's give a peek. No, the other matches are still busy. So Lingeribo on board. Is it like any trap? Or does it need to be a normal trap? No, trap card or effect. Yeah. And the big Nibiru, that might be enough. I mean, for Sword Soul, he has so many outs. He has so many outs. Adhara is in graveyard. There's nothing banished though. The trap is banished, so he can follow up if your opponent has like Failure. He has a lot of outs. Immersions is an out. Oh, so many outs. And 2 back row. That might be... Nah, call by probably would have been used, no? Oof. Desires from the top. Is there an Ash? An Ash might get met. There is a response window, so indeed, Ash is there. Is there a call by? Did he keep call by before or previously? Cross out. Yeah. Call by probably would have been used before. But Crossout is there as well. The question is, now, does he have another Ash in his deck left? 18 cards in deck. Ash Blossom, okay. He's still in. He is still in. Oh my god. Imagine if Sword Soul takes this one. Nibiru for the win. Kinda makes sense. Maybe not in the future when we get Sprite and Tier Element. Okay, so Ash draw 2, 11 cards banished. The Ash is banished because of Crossout. And let's see again, many outs, potential 2 emergence. Vishuda is there to bounce back the token, Nibiru token, that's strong. Sword Soul can't brick. You used to see my hands, should have seen my hands. Maxi. Is there an Ash? Is there an Ash for Maxi? I guess Maxi here in this situation is not that bad. It does give you 2 draws. There is a response window. So I guess if the Ash goes through... Okay, you're not attacking... I guess you can attack into the Lingeribo, no? You contribute 1 Ignister monster. No, it's not relevant. Ooh, is he pushing for game? Okay, now it's live. I'm not so sure how many... Yeah, he's behind in life points, so he might be forced to take on the Maxi challenge simply because it's almost time on the round. Yeah, 2 matches remaining, and this is one of them. Okay, so Taya hits the field again. Vishuda, I guess he needs to hope that his opponent is not drawing any bigger hand traps or that Mathmech is not on too many different hand traps, right? So Vishuda bounce back the token, I guess. I don't think it matters too much. You're going for Baxia, probably depending on which cards or at least, you know, what's his last card in hand is Adhara banishing itself, getting back Vishuna, so he might still have some place. He might make a big push, and he needs to make a big push, simply because it's almost time. So Taya using the effect, banishing the blackout, I guess, from the graveyard, giving himself... Okay, banishing Moye. You already used Adhara? Is normal summon as well? No? Or was that a special summon? That might have been a... Yeah, the Ecclesia. Ecclesia was a special summon, okay. Yeah, he should be pushing for a game, because again, time on the rounds. Okay. Baksha, I guess? Bounce back Lingeribo? Okay, Shishao. He might... Well, he used Desires, right? So there might have been some key cards banished. So... Shishao, I guess, yeah, Baksha. I mean, you're under max EU, so you don't want to give your opponent the draws if you don't need to. So I guess Shishao for Shengying or Baron is enough, right? Burn damage plus, yep, that's enough. So Baron, he needs Baron. He needs to go for Baron. Long Yuan is still there, discarding one of the 10 years he just got back, which was Vizhuda. And his set indeed might be Blackout, but again, in this situation, it doesn't matter. Yeah, if Nibiru is there, he needs to go for Nibiru now on the token. Is Nibiru there? Is Nibiru there? Is Nibiru there? It's taking too long. I don't think so. Nope, no Nibiru. So Baron should be hitting the field, just in case. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, exactly. And it also, yeah, no... whatchamacallit, no Baksha because of, yeah, indeed, Imperm, plus Gamma as well, but I don't think, you know, our Mathmech on Gamma, I don't think so. And it gives your opponent more draws as well, so again, this is indeed more than enough. Indeed, he was already lower on life points, he wasn't on 8k. So he has one Omni-Negation, and this should be game, though. I don't think there is a potential hand trap in Metal. Imagine Battle Fader, but Battle Fader will get negated by Battle Fader. Who wants Battle Fader? Yeah, indeed. Is Nip to go to hand trap now on Master Duel? Maybe just as a one-off? We'll see. I think Naruto is undefeated, so we'll see if he makes top cut for the decklist. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice, okay. Let's see. Good game. Okay, last round, so round 5, welcome. 32 players, 5 rounds of Swiss. Last round is going to start 8:30, so we are 1.5 hours in. Okay, that's pretty cool, that's pretty good. So last round and then top 4, and as you know, top 4, or at least top matches, top 4 will be best out of 3. And again, players are able to switch decks, if it's relevant, right? Okay, let's see. So when is the round going to start? In like 1 or 2 minutes? A couple of minutes? Rooms are being created. Let's see if I can get someone in the call. 41 starts. Ah, okay, so 2.5 minutes. Okay, back to chat. Hey, welcome. The Big Squish. Welcome. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate it. Yeah, indeed. Nip is always a one-off, especially because you can, like, if your opponent has like Maxi and you're forced to end your turn early. Dus yeah, I guess Nip is there for that. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Rounds are created. Yep, rooms are up, and the last round will start in like a minute. So we'll see. I think the bottom players are the ones. Okay. Let's see. Yep. This should work, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yep, perfect, perfect. Right, okay, cool. Nice.
Okay.
Let's see, last round. I think we had most people. I think, Ryan, how does it work? Like the bottom players are the players with the better pairings?
Yes, I think the lower table numbers are the better players in the tournament.
Okay, let's see. I think these are new. Okay, let's go for this one. Yeps. Okay, so last match. All right. Okay, cool.
So, had any interesting matches while I was gone?
I think we had. I think it's better than last time. Last time I remember we had like every feature match was Despia Mirror or Despia versus Sword Soul. There is some small diversity now. We had, I think we saw every big deck currently on Master Duel: Sword Soul, Mathmech, Runick, Despia.
Okay, cool.
I guess that's okay. I mean, could we really expect like something out of the box? Like, would players really go for something, I don't know, like an underdog deck or something tier 2-ish on Master Duel, like in these tournaments, best of ones?
Maybe someone is really confident in their Monarch playing abilities or something.
Probably for the new event, yeah, who knows. Have you played the new event already on Master Duel?
Oh, I've been kind of out of Master Duel for a while.
It's
been really busy.
It's
real life.
It's one where basically most of the cards are banned, but you're only allowed to play like cards or decks or archetypes that are from the solo mode.
From the story mode. Yeah,
indeed. And guess what? Guess what I'm playing? One of the first. I think the first solo mode I ever. It's allowed because most of the time at these events, domain is like banned, and Stormfort sometimes, but now it's at full. It's at full power. But yeah,
this is gonna be your event. You're gonna take it home.
It's also but I mean it's a bit slowish as well, simply because there's like the diversity is there. Crusadia is probably the best deck for the event, simply because it's so fast and flexible, and the kaijus are, they say no to domain. And that's the problem. Okay.
The round should have started.
Sword Soul. I don't think we had these people before. I don't think
Could
so.
you share your screen so I can watch the match along with you?
Let's see. Oops. Yeps. This one. Yeps. Master Duel. Yeah. This should be okay.
Okay.
That's better?
Yes, I can see the board.
Okay, so round 5. This is last round and then top cuts.
Last round of Swiss, and then we play a top 4.
Top 4, yeah. I think last time we had like an extra match where, we like do the tiebreakers. Do you see if it's possible now as well?
Oh, I'm not a computer, so I can't really tell beforehand.
Like the pairings as well. Yeah, we'll see.
Could be possible.
We'll see.
Could be possible.
So again, standard Sword Soul boards, Shishao, Baron, potential 2, Blackout as well. Intriguing. He's going for the new one.
Not going for the Baron. Yeah.
Danger Dark Worlds. Oh, imagine that. I mean, I guess we get Sprite and Tier Element first, and then maybe the Dark World cards, the new ones, on Master Duel?
Were Sprite and Tier Element already confirmed to come to Master Duel?
No. But we already have some Power of the Element cards, like Ultimate Slayer. Ultimate Slayer has already been revealed or released on Master Duel, so it might actually come in faster at least than we expect.
Well, I do have the impression that they're kind of holding it off for now.
Yeah, it might be with the next update. Who knows? Did he use Adhara? I missed that. Yep. Then he can't go for Baron, obviously. Yes.
Yes. Thank you for pointing that out.
Right. Like Desire is going like for Sword Soul or basically any deck. I try to slap in Desire. Like you have the cards that are going in first are triple Ash, triple Maxi, and sometimes just triple Desire, simply because of draw 2 or force out an opponent's Ash, something like that. So let's see, what is he playing? Okay, Despia. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay, we finally get to see it still.
Have you seen the new Despia support, like Elvis support?
I remember reading about it, but I haven't actually read the cards
It's actually
yet,
really
so,
good, like the lore, etc. It's like more fusions, more synchros, really cool, really nice. So I think we can. I mean, if you have the cards now on Master Duel, because there might be some people asking themselves like, should I get like Despia or Brandon or something, like the stuff. Probably yes, because there's more to come in the future, as we've seen, in the OCG. Anyway.
Well, it's still probably gonna take a while to get the Master Duel.
Yeah,
exactly. It
exactly.
hasn't even been released in the OCG yet.
Exactly. All right. That's a looper is semi-limited, no? On their most recent Forbidden and limited lists? I think a looper is semi-limited.
That could be. I believe Master Duel is very generous with the semi-limited list. Very similar to how Japan treats it.
Okay. Hey Wout, welcome. Long time no see. Okay, so a looper is getting banished. Negated first. Okay. Does he already have Brennan Fusion? Okay, we know the poly is there. I guess we can, yeah, indeed, the looper is semi-limited. I guess we can expect a big, Guardian Chimera? And Maxi as well. Oof.
Maxi, oh, such a good card.
Is there a response window? Oh, of course. Maxi, I should do like, maybe for next stream, something like a bingo, and have some some standard things, like Maxi is getting negated by call by stuff like that. Always. It never resolves. At least for me. If you're playing against me, it always resolves. You know how it goes. Alright. So he still has a chance. Maxi is not going through. Only for 2.
Here's a
Lupelion.
Fusion 7, yeah.
3k defense. So discard for an extra fusion. I think all effects have been used. Or no, Sinister still has an effect, right? What was it again? If your opponent's person is a
banish
monster?
a monster when a monster is activated.
Right. Plus burn damage as well.
Yeah, those 1200s definitely add up.
Then discarding swords. Okay. I think so, right? Was it swords? Ah, okay, yeah, and Chain was sent to the graveyard because of the fusion summon. Okay. That makes sense. So again, last round of Swiss. We almost had 5 rounds of Swiss. And then, let me double check. Yep, and then top 4. Top 4 in a couple of moments. Imperm though. That's big, and that's probably the game.
So many interruptions, yeah.
Basically, the perfect opening hand, right? For Sword Soul, Moye, Ashuna, into Vishuda, with Atara. That's a free level 8, being Berserker, and of course Long Yuan, which was searched, plus Maxi, plus Imperm. Yeah, perfect hand. Perfect hand. Yeah, as expected.
And there we have it.
I mean, perfect hand. I guess didn't really matter. Like, maybe if you were going first, but still potential Maxi. Okay, let's see. We 4 matches remaining.
There are
okay.
4 matches remaining. Yes.
Let's see.
With 12 minutes still in the round, so that was a fast one.
Let's see, we already had this one. Let's see for this. We already had them. Let's try this one. Okay, where is the room number? They started early, no? Ah, yeah, here it is. Okay.
It could have started a mirror too early.
Oh. Yep. enter. Let's see. Hopefully something different. I think we saw the left player. The name rings a bell. I can't remember which.
I think he was in round 2 as well.
You remember which deck?
He was the Drytron player, right?
Oh, was he Drytron? Okay. Okay, let's see.
If I remember it correctly, but I have the worst memory.
A Snipe Maxi. That's new.
That's a gutsy move.
And he's taking the Maxi challenge. That's super. I mean, I'm not so sure if Yevan, I hope I pronounced his name right. Maybe he's knowing what he's up against. I don't know.
Could we go for the deck out?
I don't think so.
Sword Soul can special summon 35 times.
No, right.
Maybe he's playing
not in
some desynchro shenanigans.
Desynchro. Oh, that's the Karakuri ages. For what is it? Bureido draw?
Ah, yes.
Okay. So, burn damage, right?
Yep.
Can manage that card.
3 burn damage, basically. Yeah.
But the effect still goes through, so no search. Moye draw. This might be a quick one. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Okay, let's see.
What is that? 11 cards in hand?
Drytron might be the case. 26 cards left in deck. So this is indeed the Drytron player. He has too many options, no? Like
probably has like all of the Drytron names online. Maxi resolves.
Maxi resolves in a hand of what is it? 11, 12 cards?
And there is no Ash, no call by.
Okay. So there might still be a chance. Herald is getting negated. I mean, he can still put up Mu Beta. Mu Beta sends one of the other names. He's also under Maxi. I mean, Sword Soul, he's still in it. He's still in it. Can he push for game? Maybe with Natasha or something? He can't. Okay. We see the one that, hits
We are gonna see a Zeus in Mayface too. Yeah. But still,
Zeus without materials?
One Zeus activation versus 11 cards in hand.
This is a strange one. Like, Maxi, okay, yeah, this is probably game, giving your opponent that many cards. Now he's accepting the Maxi challenge. It's the table has been flipped completely, I think. Okay. Again, no Herald, right? Like we saw in the previous duel with Drytron that his Herald got banished because of the Runick cards. But again, we don't see any Heralds.
Maybe he took it out of his deck just to.
I don't know.
Just to avoid that.
Really? Would you? I mean.
Probably not. It's probably not the correct play. We see Baron, and that's enough damage on board already.
Well, I guess earlier or sooner the Herald got negated, right? So he might just not have been able to search a potential Herald. And this might be game. Yeah.
Okay. Direct attack with Baron. Yep. And after that, there is only one table still playing.
What's this? So strange. So strange. He still got this one. Okay, cool. Okay, nice. One table left, right?
Yes.
They're still playing. Like, you know how many rounds there are? How many time is left?
There are 8 minutes left in round.
Is it? It starts at 41. Okay, yeah.
1941's up to
correct.
8:01. So
let's see. Last table, and then we go for top 4. Naruto. We've seen Naruto. I can't remember what deck he's playing.
Playing ninjas, obviously.
Yeah, the Drytron was weird, but again, I mean, if we would have been able to see the hand, we would have understood the plays much better. And we saw like previously the big, what is it, level 10 whatchamacallit, Drytron ritual coming in clutch against something like Runick.
Yeah.
But yeah, now in this situation it wasn't. But again, okay, Herald got negated, but he still had like, what was it, 10, 11 cards? Okay.
Aha, some Zodiacs.
With Pank main decked and Shifter as well. A Shifter.
Yeah, probably built it just as a hard-going second deck.
Ooh. So, opponent under Shifter. Vishuda is benched.
Cannot do anything.
Tridents. Okay, he's going for the pop now.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have that infinite impermanence out of the way. I love the animation, by the way, where it stuns the entire column. That's cool.
Exactly. Same for Lightning Storm, when it like blows away either, you know, monsters or spells and traps.
Gorgeous.
The right play would have been to take his monster. In this duel? Take his monster. Or maybe in the previous duel. Might have been in the previous one. Okay. So another Vishuda hits the field. Vishuda is there to force out the Trident. Or was Trident already used? He thinks the back row is much more threatening. Shaman is there. Using the effect. I guess we can, you know, fast forward simply because it's the last table. Okay, this forces Trident, because again, we don't want to force that. Okay.
Equipping all of the Zodiac monsters from the hand to...
Yep. Okay. He's even playing
something
Katarust.
That's easy to forget.
I mean, it's not too common nowadays.
Is Katarust the one that negates spells that target the
Rem
monster?
is traps, but...
A monster effect, yeah. This one negates monster effects that target.
Okay.
Which could come up against Sword Soul. If they're trying to get rid of it with, like, Vishuda.
Yeah, Vishuda, Baron. Not going for Zeus, low on life points. Zeus could make sense.
Just keep the Trident on board.
And he still has one set, might be Imperm, but he might take it. Free Air Nails. Again, first time we see, or at least we see him. Just might be just because he's running Shifter, might just be full Zoo. Just Zodiac and hand traps. Like half the deck hand traps.
Oh, Vespinato with the piercing damage. Yes.
Alright, it does piercing damage. Oh, yeah. Okay.
The hidden special ability.
Oh, Spear Dragon 2.0. Nice. Oh, nice one. Okay, cool. Okay. Last round.
That was the last match, so soon we will be starting the top 4.
Top 4. Let's see. Alright.
I will quickly go check with the other staff, and one of us will be right back.
Let me know if I should create a room for the finals, or like for me both are fine. If the players are creating one, or if I should create one.
Okay, we'll let you know.
Perfect. Okay. So top 4 is about to start. Might take a couple of minutes. Switch views. Let's see. Voila. Alright. It's currently... Okay, so 2 hours in. Okay, that's cool. Okay. 5 rounds of Swiss. And then top. Okay, top cut. Top 4. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. Right. Yeah, indeed, best game. Yeah, the last one was really cool. I'm hosting, so I'm not playing. I'm not playing at least I'm not playing my own tournament. No, not playing. You know, I want to focus on... I don't think it's allowed. You can play in your own tournament. Yeah. Maybe go for... because this was the last match. Yeah. I can quit here. Yeah. Top cut is getting paired. A couple of minutes. Maybe I can share my screen. Whoops. Let's go for this one. Like, is anyone playing the new festival? like in chat, I started today, and not in the room, no. Where is it? This one? I was playing this. I got myself chicken games. I like this list. Like, this is... I don't think we were able to play this in the TCG when Monarchs were released. Yeah. So top 4 is about to start, are going to start in a, in a couple of moments. Will you join another tournament? I might, if I find the time. Now I'm a bit busy due to work, exams. The new festival is it's a festival where a lot of cards are banned, but it's focused on the new story mode, where on the solo mode, the storylines, where I guess you're only being able to use full archetypes that were featured in the story modes. So I guess decks that I play today, Crusadia, I'm playing Monarchs, of course. I played against Zombies, I played against what was there as well. Every time a different deck, simply because Orcust as well. It's I mean it's super diverse, and some cards are hit as well. I like that, like Skildred and stuff like that. Okay, so they're still busy. All right. So let's see. Did any of the newer decks like Mathmech, Dynamorphia make any showings this? Yeah, we saw Mathmech. I have no clue if Mathmech topped. No Dynamorphia though. Didn't Dynamorphia get a new card in the most recent set here on Master Duel? I think so, but I'm not so sure about Dynamorphia being like a to-go-to deck for best of one, especially when, let's say, you're on a timer and rounds again, like during Swiss, it's only 20 minutes. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. Danger Orcust. Yeah, that's something that I might want to try out for the event as well. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Do I have like all the Orcust? I think I crafted them away. Okay, Galatea, because yeah, she's only a super. But Ding, oh, did I craft away Ding? I think so. Girsu, yeah, I gave that one up like a couple of weeks ago. I forgot why I got the pack in the first place. I'm not so sure what are the other staples left in the pack where you can get like the secret pack for Orcust. I'm not so sure. So keeping an eye out for the tournament. Again, top 4 should start in a couple of moments. Pairings are being checked to see which 4 players move on to the top cut. And then again, it's best out of 3. Megalith. Okay, yeah, I think Megalith is available for almost every tournament or festival. Block Dragon. Is Block Dragon legal? Really? It's probably limited, no, for the festival? Oh, is Cosmo unhit as well? Ooh. Is that an expensive deck? Does it have like a lot of URs? Eclipser is one, but I mean, okay, just one of is fine. Farm Girl, but I guess Farm Girl is a 1 or 2 off. Maybe 1 off. That's it? That's it, okay. Ooh, I might try out Cosmo. Triple Tin Can. Ooh, I might try that one. Nice. Dark Planets? I don't know, maybe. Gimmicky with Allure? Fire King, maybe? I don't know. Diagram? That's it. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Cosmo, okay. Cool. Cool. I mean, for this, I like this list for Monarchs. It's very similar to the one that I'm using like in Ranked. Like Megatestalos. That's the thing, right? Yeah, Vanity's Fiend is not allowed in this event. Yeah, that's the thing. Alright. I think the top 4 has started, I think. I will hop on the stream voice call, so we will see. All right. I think top 4 has started, so just double checking. No, not yet. We saw pairings, but not again. Okay. So, almost done, top 4. We had 5 rounds of Swiss. I think we saw different decks, basically every round Sword Soul. I think Sword Soul was the deck most featured today. Sword Soul, I think every round. Sword Soul, Despia, Mathmech, Runick, Drytron even twice, and Zodiac, okay. Hopefully Zoo tops. Okay, let's see. Okay, 5-minute break. That's okay. That's 6 minutes ago, so we should start in a couple of moments. Let's see who topped. Save, the Depressionist, and Genji. I think we saw the first. He's undefeated. Okay, a couple of players who went 4-1 didn't top. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, the chat. Deep draw. Okay, reasoning with Cosmo. Okay. There's a lot of different levels. Like, aren't people calling 1? I don't know. If I wouldn't know what my opponent is playing, I probably would always call 1. I guess. I think. No Maxi. Okay. It's not hard. Simply because the thing is that I always want to go first with Monarchs, and let me double check if the tournament is not. At least it didn't start. Nope, not yet. Okay. No Maxi simply because I always want to go first, and then it's just a brick. Like, this deck is prone to bricking. You know Monarchs, you either draw all Monarchs or all Tribute Fodder, like, you know, Ankamufrid, Idia, Mithra, Eros, stuff like that. And if you're going second, it might be okay, but especially for this festival where, like, I've played against decks where, let's say I go first, I put up Domain Lock, and I play against decks where the extra deck, like, does nothing. So, like, the biggest strength of this deck, Domain, like, does jack, does nothing against those decks. It's because the format is so diverse, I don't have Maxi in this. I guess you could, but then I would probably cut Chicken Game for those. But I'm not so sure. The thing is that with Kuras, multiple Kuras, there's no Vanity's Fiend. Like triple Upstart, triple Chicken Game, it makes the deck much more consistent, you know, drawing your key pieces. So that's why there's no Maxi. But if you want, you can definitely put in Maxi. Definitely. Okay. They're still busy. Okay. Any other questions? Again, top 4 should start in a couple of moments. Cosmo. Yeah, might. Like reasoning. Maybe Dark Planets. Like the Cosmo Town, Cosmo Field spell is also at 3. Maybe with triple Allure for some more draws. Hey! Hey, Drytron. Welcome. No Majesty's Fiend. Again, simply the reason is that Vanity's Fiend is not allowed. And I think, first of all, Kuras is a bit better because of Chicken Game and the draws. And simply because this format is so diverse. Like, again, I've had some matches earlier today where I'm like, oh, nice, I have Majesty, I have all the good stuff. And it didn't matter, simply because you're playing against so many random decks that Majesty's Fiend does nothing against. But, again, you can definitely put in one Majesty's Fiend. Like, over one Kuras, definitely, you could do that. But I dropped Majesty because of second Kuras. Yeps. Hey, good evening. Dr. Balance. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So top 4 is about to start. Aha, it started, or at least it has started. I'm in the voice chat, so if any of the helpers, mods are able to join, feel free to join. Let's see. All right. So top 4, again, this is going to be best out of 3.
Hey, Steven,
Yes.
our top 4 is announced.
Yeah.
So, are you ready to start?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
should we-
definitely, definitely. Shoot.
Okay, then announce that the playoffs will start.
All right. Let's see. Do we know these names? This name doesn't ring a bell, so let's go for these ones. Okay, let me double check that this is the correct one. Okay. Let me double check the other one. I think we already saw him. Okay. 11 after 8. Okay, let's go for this one. Oops.
Okay, I told the players that they
Yep.
can begin their matches.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, let's see. Ah, yeah. Oh, Akai, that's the one from the I think he's running Zodiac. Do you know which player was undefeated?
The undefeated player, let me check.
Was it Akai?
That was TK Nero.
Okay.
But they might have a different username in Master Duel.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, indeed. No Foolish for the Monarch decklist. Again, I dropped it. I dropped Foolish for this event. Yeah, correct. For more upstart, more chicken game. I needed space for that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Lowered power level. Okay. So Sword Soul. Did we already feature Nero? Again, the name does ring a bell, so I don't think we know what he's playing. I'm not so sure. Like next time,
Well,
I'm
we
going to
cannot
make some
know
notes.
because deck lists are not required for
Yeah,
this
maybe
tournament,
for
so
the-
they can switch decks. Yeah.
Yeah, from the feature, from the previous matches.
Yeah. Could you share your screen with
Aha.
me so I can follow along?
Okay.
That would be nice.
Yep.
I could try blind commentary, but
Share this one. Oh, that's okay.
kind of like a bunch of people commentating, and one of them cannot actually see the match, and the chat has to guess who. That's an idea for a game show.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like next time I'm going to take some notes, like from the players that we already saw. Maybe it makes it a bit easier to guess some of the matchups, to pick maybe one of the more interesting matchups. All right. Nero was playing. Okay, this might be a Sword Soul mirror. Okay. All right. So was this a cool start for Sword Soul? We saw Desires? No Desires. No. Vishuda, Atara, and Ashuna. So he still is his normal summon, right? Potential Moye for another Shishao, and then Long Yuan and do another level 10 synchro play. Best case scenario might be one of the same opening hands we saw earlier, like multiple synchros, sets, imperm, Ash in hand.
But it definitely doesn't look like this is going to be a multiple synchro board. 2 back row. One of them is probably the blackout.
Okay, so he surged blackout. All right.
That's getting hit by Nibiru.
That's why. With the toggle, he was probably expecting the Nibiru. I guess.
Could be.
That's my guess. So, did he surge blackout? Did he surge blackout? I can check, right?
Yes, blackout
okay,
was
surged
surged
blackout.
out.
Yeah.
It still may face 1, so
Yeah, he still is his normal summon
Aki
as well.
can still make plays. Looks like he's going the Tenyi lines, grabbing back Ashuna.
Like any Sword Soul would do it. Maybe even Ecclesia.
Taya would be nice.
Yeah.
Moye is definitely nice as well.
Yeah, nicely played around Nibiru. Just if you kind of can telegraph your opponent has Nibiru, just end on Shisha with blackout, force out Nibiru, and because you still have your normal summon, this is so strong.
Yeah, that's one of the features of Master Duel, right? If your opponent has a toggle off, it's easy to tell that they have a response, or fake that you have a response.
So let's see, what are the options? I guess You already use Sisha, so maybe
Synchro 8.
Berserker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Berserker, maybe Baksha to really send the Nibiru. But then what after that, right? You can't go for. There's no option to go for. Okay, Baksha.
Oh, he is indeed going for that.
The Atara is not in the grave anymore. But Berserker does have like 3k as well, right? So you can just, crash with Nibiru into Berserker, so Berserker would not have made sense. I guess. Depends.
Do another card of Moye. Ashia is going to destroy the token, bring back another Moye.
That's, I guess, another target for Blackouts. And this is a boss? This is a royal rare as well. Shaman?
Oh, Synchro 12?
Shaman? Right? Just go for Shaman?
Oh, it's yeah. Okay.
Imagine.
I was scratching my head. What kind of Synchro 12 can you make with these materials? No.
Yeah, I guess this is a cool line. Yeah, going for Shaman, discard the Ashuna you just got back from Atara. And on Shishao plus the Blackout. Like, fantastic. Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Can't complain there.
Nice play.
I think it might have been one of the best plays he could have made, respecting Nibiru.
Yeah, indeed. Sword Soul Mirror. So it might be intriguing what the other matchup is running. Hopefully something different. Yeah, indeed. A cool line. Nice line. Yeah, definitely. Because again, Shaman locks you into 10 effects, but it doesn't matter if, just going to end your turn after. So he can play, or at least he can just, I guess here, you should indeed go for like Vishuda, potentially Vishuda bounce back one of the back rows maybe.
He has to respect the Blackout, definitely.
That's the thing with like Sword Soul, simply because it's such a versatile deck. You let's say if you're going second, I would always play 3 Vishuda in your deck because of this. You always want to see Vishuda because of this. Oh, yes, one in hand. Alright. So kinda hopefully sniping the Blackouts. And we won't get information that this is indeed the Blackouts. Is the second match also going on right now, or are they waiting?
No, they already started, so they're playing at the same time.
Top 4 matches are being played at the same time, yes.
If this one is finished, we can still go watch
exactly.
What's left of the other one.
Because there is an hour, right? 1 hour for each match.
Yes.
Best of 3. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Did he miss Blackout, yes or no? Is it an imperp set, yes or no? I guess a potential call by would have been activated already?
Yeah, definitely.
Atara is just there. So he's going for it. I mean, okay, Ash. I was about to say that
Merchant's getting hit with Ash. That's pretty good. Is there a call by the grave? Nope.
Call by. Plus, Shishao is still alive, right?
It hasn't been used yet, I believe.
Yeah. Cautious, but it's not looking too good. Especially because of Shishao 1 monster effect negation plus potential either Imperm or Blackout.
Yeah, that's a lot of things to dance around, if you will. So
he's not going to snipe potential Blackout, so it might be the case that he indeed got the Blackout bounced by Vishuda. Okay. So we got back the Vishuda, right? With Atara?
Yes, added it back to the hand. Using the effect to special summon it. Okay.
I guess go for his own Shaman and potentially force out a pop. I guess this forces out Shishao. So yeah, what is he doing here? What are the lines? Did he already use up his normal spell?
I don't think so, because he hasn't played any Sword Soul cards yet, just the 10 E-lines. So Aki definitely has to respect that there's a possibility of a strong normal summon.
One set.
Or not.
Might be his own Blackout. I guess like now that you know that your opponent is potentially playing Sword Soul, and as you know, like if you lose, you know get like the advantage of picking going first or going second. Like you could definitely just switch decks, and hopefully you know take something that's where Sword Soul is weak against, but then you know kind of hope that your opponent is not picking another deck as well. Might be the case.
Also, in the Swiss, you have to just pick a deck that could go first or second. But in the top cuts, with the full matches being played, you can easily tailor your deck choice to whether you're going first or second.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay.
For example, if you are going second in game 2 or 3, you could pick up a deck like the Zodiac deck that we saw, which is aggressively going second.
Yeah, I hope he topped. It's you know something that, but I don't think so. I don't think so. We'll see. Okay, so I keep contemplating his decision. Okay, is he using Shaman? So now he's kind of locked.
Ooh, discarding the Cosmic Cyclone and not just sniping it.
Okay. Is it for the rest of the entire turn? I think so, right?
Except Tenyi monsters, yeah.
Extra deck except Tenyis. Ooh, okay.
So they might not have another card to reveal for the Moye effect. Otherwise, you would definitely.
Yeah. Exactly. No Sword Soul names. Okay. There's a.
Go for the Pasha, and there is indeed the Blackout.
Yeah, Baksha reborning something from grave. Is there something in grave? Yeah, Moye is there. So potentially another Sword Soul card or Tenyi in hand. The set, well, the set's going to be might be just an Imperm, which again we didn't see any opportunity to be used.
Yeah, it's probably not the Blackout because that would have been activated in the end phase.
Okay, so he indeed might have Blackout in hand plus Desires.
Oh, Desires.
Blowout. Okay. Adhara banished, 10 cards, draw 2. Might be big. So the set again might be Imperm, and I think we know the so probably Imperm and Blackout. Okay.
Could be Imperm. We don't know, but
plus
we have reasons to believe so.
Yeah, exactly. Plus Shaman has been used, so now he's forced. I guess Berserker here in this situation would seal the deal as well, I guess.
Oh, we do see
Protoss?
3 cards being banished from the grave for Arch Nemesis Protoss. Okay. The big bad still around in Master Duel.
Calling Earth, I guess? Would you call Earth? We see Adhara. It prevents your potential Vishuddha as well. So this prevents a potential Tenyi top deck. Because any Tenyi top deck, again, would almost be full combo. Depends. Adhara banished.
Funnily enough, Aki cannot get over the Vishuddha. It's has a beefy defense net. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, okay, the Sword Soul is the Blackout is set. We know Blackout is there. I guess he can't.
So yeah, Nero might just want to not commit cards until he has like a really good hand. Or remove your card as cost. That's an option as well.
But still, I mean, wouldn't you for any combo go for? I mean, you're always going to commit a second monster on field, right?
Eventually they will have to, now that they tributed off their Vishuddha.
Plus you're under Proto, so there's no way you can go for Monk.
Maybe they could add their own Protoss, but I don't think... Oh, going for the Taya, yeah.
I guess he can just stall it out and pass. But still, he needs to top deck like, what is it, Duster maybe, and hope that his opponent can't. I don't know.
Well, it looks like they're going for the play. So, banish a Sword Soul card, get a token. That puts him at 2 tokens because he banishes the Blackout from the grave. But yeah. Still not going to be enough for the combat. Oh, it was the Imperm, yeah. We are pro gamers, we totally call it.
Maxi as well. Okay.
And the Maxi. Insult to injury. Oh, the token is gonna come down. Yeah. So the Maxi kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because the black card was banished. Okay, makes sense. Yep.
I really like that extra effect of blackout. Did you know that you can trap trick, banish blackout, get a token, set another blackout, and you immediately have a token to attribute for blackout?
Does trap trick not banish it face down?
No. Okay. Banish its face up, right?
Okay. Yeah, possible. I know with sometimes when I'm testing like a deck and or Runick or something, and you use your Runick cards to banish your opponent's top cards, you banish blackout, they get a token.
Yeah.
Happened multiple times.
It's definitely unfortunate, but
yes, delicious. So this is game, right?
Looks a lot like this is going to be game. Yeah.
Another Moy. So Berserker for 3k. Yeah, the burn damage. Oh, okay, Ashuna as well. Yeah, more than enough. Okay, so game number 2 eventually.
Yes.
I don't know, like, do you remember that last time? Did we have like people or players that like switch decks? I know from.
I think in one of the top games there was a guy who played 3 different decks for the 3 different games, while the opponent just stuck to their branded deck. I remember that vividly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so 25, 15,
and
16.
3k? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, top 4. Welcome if you just joined in the stream. This is top 4. Again, we had 5 rounds of Swiss, 4 players left, and as you know, top 4 is best out of 3. So again, players are allowed to switch in between, decks. But I guess there's like only one condition that the decks have to be pre-made. They have to be ready to play.
Yeah, to avoid that players take 10 minutes in between games to deck builds. Looks like Aki is immediately ready for the next game.
I guess this might be a tell that he's probably playing the same deck. Wouldn't you leave your table and wait a little bit?
Yeah,
to maybe
definitely.
Telegraph that you might switch decks. Okay.
Looks like the opponent is taking a bit longer, so they could be switching decks or fake that they are switching decks.
I mean, he knows he's going first, so again, Sword Soul. No flow unders, Ryan. No flow. No flu.
No flu unders, all tournament long.
But I think it got hit by the Forbidden Athletics.
Yeah, the barrier statue got forbidden.
Oh, right, barrier statue. Yeah. And what else? One of the search cards? What, the field spell? Is a field spell like limited? I can't remember.
Wasn't it semi-limited? It was something weird.
That's possible. And duality is also... No. Duality?
Yeah, I think one of the pots as well. Like, besides duality. I'm not sure, but I wish they did the forbidding of the wind barrier statue in real life as well.
Okay. I mean, we might see all this soon. Who knows?
Probably after YCS Lyon, but before YCS London.
Yeah. Okay, so still
I would be surprised if Lyon and London were exactly the same format.
Probably not. Like, what is it? London is April, right? So that's...
Yes, it's the 250th YCS. So there's going to be 2 events at the same weekend in South America, I believe, and North America.
Yeah.
Should be a very special one. Looking forward to it.
Here, the duality is at 2. Got semi-limited. Prosperity is at 1, correct. And map is at 2. Okay. That's kind of big. That's kind of big for Flunder. Okay. So game 2.
Well, my Flunder opponents would still open shift Robina every game. So,
of course.
Okay, Foolish Burial.
Foolish.
Are we going to see the superior Monarch build?
I don't think. I don't think so. Foolish, like.
Who knows? Like.
Elvis.
They can establish Majesty's Fiend domain. What are you going to do with your?
Well, he has an extra deck, so
cards,
he's not playing that. Ah, Dragon Link. Okay.
Ah, Dragon Link. Oh,
Oh.
yes.
From all the decks. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, cool. Okay. Router Foolish. Search Rockets. Recharger, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll be here for a while.
Yeah, this might take a while. Combo setup. Is the other table still playing?
They are still playing.
Yeah,
Yes.
still playing. Okay. So again, this is top 4. Second
They are
match.
in
Best
game
of
2. Yeah.
So Striker. Chaos Ruler is still allowed, right? Yeah. Okay, Excavate 5. Extend.
Such a strong card, but I understand why it's forbidden in the TCG.
Look at that! Look at the animation of Moki Moki.
Oh, he's vibing.
Ah, that's cool. Okay,
We see the smackdown.
Oh, sweet. Alright. So, double low 4. Alright. Chaos Rule. He didn't use a rocket, right? No. Okay. Called by... There's one target, 2 targets, Red MD.
Oh, the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Yeah. I thought it was gonna grab that.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Extending with Red MD.
Banishing the...
Like what are some
Yeah.
standard like the guard dragons as well? Like are they hits? Like LP Pisty.
I think they still have Pisty. They might still have LP. I'm not entirely sure.
I sometimes mix up like the lists between like DCG,
Yeah, it's
Master Duel.
definitely a bit too tricky to maneuver between the two of them.
Like what are some standard end boards like going for like the hieratic one? Are they still
big
making the level 9?
Boral, I don't know what's it called.
Boral
Boral Guard Savage.
Yeah, Borrow End. You mean the Link 5, right?
Link 5, yeah.
Yeah.
We might probably see Borload Savage as well.
Okay, so LP and Helicar Band. Yeah, correct. Striker is a 3. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So what is it going for? That's a tuner. Okay. Router being level 7. Chaos Ruler, potentially special summon itself back. But why? It's a dragon. Yeah, okay. You can use it for Link 2 maybe. He still has rockets. He still has Tracer effect. If I'm not
He's going for
mistaken.
the Hieratic Seal. Oh no, IP Masquerena. Right. Link 1, Guard Dragon Pisty, maybe?
Get something back.
Yes.
So the Tracer is
Well,
probably
this-
getting targeted here. Link 3.
Going for the triple burst. Yes. Which nicely sets up the arrows.
So I guess rockets, and then 2 dragon. Yeah, okay, that's an okay-ish end board. But I don't see it like too overpowered against Sword Soul, especially if they're on Tennies. They can force.
But on the other hand, Nero has like a lot of setup in the grave for turn 3, so...
I mean, if you could make like Changing or something, banish Chaos Ruler, if that's not hitting the board.
Well, he is gonna make indeed the Boral Link 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, there it is. And then bring back the Rocket Tracer, go for the level 8 Synchro, which makes the Borload Savage Dragon, which is a negate. So a monster effect negate and an Omni negate, that's could be enough versus Sword Soul. But could it be enough versus Sword Soul, who knows they're going second? That's
Thing is, he has 1 card in hand. Do we know the card in hand? Might be a Mexi? Or did we miss something?
I don't believe we saw it.
Might be Mexi. That Mexi then. Perfect hand. Communication plus, what is it? Monster negation? Yeah, monster effect. No, yeah. Yeah,
But
monster fields. Yes, yes.
one Dark Ruler could destroyed his entire board. One super polycut destroyed his entire board. Let's see whether Aki has any powerful going second tools.
Like here, the Boral End itself cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. Also, neither player can target discarded card or monster effects. So I guess Cheng Ying is an out, right? Kishuda isn't. Baxia also targets, no?
Does Baxia target? I'm not entirely sure. Let me grab the card text.
So again, the endless debate, should you, indeed negate pot with your Omni negation? Yeah, maybe it just, pot gives your...
Baxia targets, yeah. It looks like Nero is choosing to snipe his negation, their negation, and negate the pot of desires.
I would probably do the same, no? It's an endless debate that should you negate the pot of extravagance or desires, especially against like a stun deck, for example, like always, no? You don't want to give your opponent the potential chance of drawing like Dark Ruler, who knows?
Looks like it pays off. Just full back row, one set monster. At this point, we are not 100% sure that they are still on Sword Soul.
On Sword Soul, correct. I guess it might be like setting maybe Adhara and I don't know, maybe double Imperm, but I guess you would have used Imperms sooner. But like what deck is going to set 1 and set 3 with desires? Like top deck.
Dice Jar, FTK.
Dice Jar. So Seyfert, potential Red MD, Chaos Ruler is still there.
Chaos Ruler is gonna come back, but that makes that doesn't make 8,000 points of damage. So
depends on the sets, right? Like 3 sets. Imagine a Floodgate being flipped. There's still only 1 Omni negation with body loads.
Okay, negating the Chaos Ruler, bringing something back. Probably the Tracer, yes. Which could destroy the Ravine, probably. Or they could keep the Ravine around for a bit longer, sacrifice the extra attack points on the Warlord Savage Dragon. There's definitely options.
Yeah.
Let's see how they choose to play it out. Okay.
Ravine.
Does up to destroy the Ravine.
I guess most of the cards are gone, right? Seyfert in graveyard. Router is
going for Rocket Synchron, so we're gonna see the level 9 Hot Red Dragon Abyss Archfiends.
Gives me vibes from 2019 Danger. What was it? Danger Thunder, Guard Dragon shenanigans. Like
this is still the same deck, really. It just evolved a lot.
Oh, he's on try.
Oh, Kit!
Ah, he's on try. Try Brigades. Okay, cool. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. So he still has Savage, right? Hot Dragon negates a face-up card, no? Face-up card?
Yes.
Yeah. And Boral End, is it any monster effect or is it like a face-up monster effect?
I would think face-up, otherwise he would have used it last turn, yeah. So 3 traps, couple negations to go.
Revolt for 2. Verbal has been sent, has been searched, gets. That's going to get negated. Imagine a Witch Strike, Ryan. You know Witch Strike?
I think for Witch Strike, you have to have negated an activation, and Archfiend Abyss negates an effect.
Negates the effect.
So we're safe from Witch Strike.
Imagine. That's game. Okay. Tribigate. Like, okay. But now he's going first again, so I guess he would go for Sword Soul, no? Like, isn't that a bit
Probably
more consistent?
It has very strong openings, so let's see.
Remember that we said that he switched decks really fast, and he was probably playing the same?
They were super prepared for this.
Yeah. It's just click, click, click. Click, click, click. Yeah. Alright. So top 4 still. Last game here of one of the top 4 matches. The other one is still playing. Yeps.
Yes,
So
they
again-
don't have a result yet.
Yeah, best of 3. The last one, and then it's finals. I mean, you know, if the other one is still playing, we go to that one. Otherwise, it's the finals. So let's see. I think the other players here contemplating. I mean, going second. I guess you could expect Sword Soul again. So I guess you could just pop in Dark Rulers or whatever, no?
Potentially. Let's see what they decide to bring.
Even though you don't really have a side deck, it's almost the same. Okay.
Which is a very interesting structure. Imagine doing something like this in real life.
Nice, yes. Something like
For YCS, it would be very impractical to host this, but I think for really prestigious small events like the World Championship, it would be cool to tell players, hey,
okay.
you can bring anything you want for each different round.
That would be, I mean, for Worlds, I think like Japanese players and so, they and European as well, doesn't matter, that players need to have the card translations with them, I think. So that would make it like really, I think so, I'm not so sure. But that would make it like really complicated. But I mean, like.
Well, we do have Yu-Gi-Oh! Neuron, right? So you can just take a picture of a card and it will tell you exactly what's on the card text. But anyway, also important, game number 3, Aki goes for Sword Soul.
Yes.
Again.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course. That's a strong start. I guess, again, the backshell line. Thing is that is he able to end on Protos? Thing though is that what is he going to call? Veiler. Okay, that is strong, but that doesn't give you information. But that might end the turn right away.
Potentially depends on whether there are any extenders. Is there a Long Yuan with another card?
Emergence, Long Yuan, that's it. Maybe Destrudo. Destrudo is also one for whatchamacallit, Yazi.
Make Verte? Nope, just set 1 and pass. That is rough.
Okay. Mookie Mookie is going hard. Oh, I like that one. That's cool. I want to have it. That's cool. That's echt nice. Okay.
He's here for a manly adventure. We can tell.
Okay, Veiler. So this might be Sword Soul as well again. He might.
Well, could be anything. Dragon Link might also play Veiler, but
he might have swapped in some extra Veilers. Who knows? It's Sword Soul.
It's Sword Soul. Back to the game 1 matchup.
Thing now here is that he needs Imper or Blackout, obviously. And we saw Ashuna as well. So he's keeping Ashuna. That's interesting. I mean, that kind of might tell us that he's not having any other Tenyi or Sword Soul cards. Because otherwise he would probably go for Ashuna first, no? And Vishuda bounce back the potential back row and then go for Moye.
We do see some response time, Aki.
My pets. I still have the Rescue Rabbit one. The first one. It's old school, I like it. I might go for the Toad one, though. Toad. I'm waiting on Treeborn Frog. That might...
I was just gonna say.
Yeah. I'm waiting on that one.
Speaking of water, here is Dragite.
Okay, Dragite.
Wasn't expecting this one, but
that's nice. And he still has Ecclesia. Okay. As special summon, yeah. So we can still go for the Taya, I guess, yeah. Getting Ashed though. Okay.
Does Dragite only negate face-up cards or
spells and is it spells and traps? Yeah, spells and traps.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yes, long one. Ooh, that's probably
excellent going second hand.
Okay. So the thing is that he could have made the play with Vishuda, but I guess going for this line with going for Dragite first. I mean, Dragite is not too common in a Sword Soul.
No, it's definitely a spicy inclusion. Something that you love to see.
in situations like this where, you know, people are expecting, oh, my opponent is going for, you know, Shishao into Long Yuan more tokens, then you can black out their field. But I guess, you know, catching people by surprise by going for Dragite eventually, or first. So this might be the game, I guess. Going for Chengying probably, yeah, there it is. Vishuda for Monk, burn damage. This might be the game.
It's 12 already. Imagine if he has like a pot of desires as well. To really boost up that Chengying. Banish cards from the fields. Oh, but he is going to banish thanks to the Tenyi, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's the Ash Blossom is engraved. So banishing Taya, Ash, one set that's not threatening because of Dragites. Oh, he is going for the back row. Ah, okay, yeah, with Vishuda, yeah, obviously. Okay, okay. Okay. Depends.
I was going to...
Nip might still be there. He needs Nip. I'm not so sure if this was the player that nipped before. Did you see the replay where...
I think
nip?
I was there. That's not enough damage yet. That's only 7,000. Oh, that is enough damage. Because he's at 68.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
Okay, so Nero wins this one. I mean, he was behind. He switched it up with Dragon Link in game 2, and game 3 he went back to Sword Soul. Okay.
Got rewarded.
Nice.
And we see Dragites attacking for game. Lovely.
I mean, it's not like this match was decided by stuff like Maxine, right? That's cool.
No, did we even see a Maxi in this match?
I don't think so.
No. See, guys, it's not that broken.
Okay.
Bring it back.
See. No, that's not true. Okay, let's see. The second match. I think they're still on, right?
Yeah, I don't see a...
Let's see.
No, they should still be playing.
Yes, this might be because they told something in chat, either game 2 or game 3.
They should be in game 3. So,
let's see.
We can pick that third game up from the start and then see how it evolves.
Again, that's a new one. Side. I don't think I've seen him, her, today. At least the name doesn't ring a bell. I think. Okay. Ooh, the Savage. Both Savage. Okay, let's see. Okay, Sword Soul. No surprise. Pretty much the deck to beat.
Very popular deck, yeah.
Okay, we can fast forward it. Long Yuan first for the potential, you know, Nibiru. Going for Baron first. And this is live. Okay, Baron in defense though. Okay. Oh, he plays the Water Tenny. Okay.
Aha.
Spicy, you could leave like Monk on field. Shuna. But what's next? Because you... Okay, Ash. I guess you can...
definitely weakens this opening play.
I mean, the Ash is fine here. I would definitely not negate it with Baron. Just leave your Baron on board. You have the Water Tenny to protect Monk, I guess, plus Pop. Plus Emergence as well. Thing is that... And he still has his normal summon. Ooh. So normal summon Moye. Does he have another target in hand? Yep, he does. So it's at least, well, at least now you know it's not Maxi. Oh, he might draw Maxi.
No.
Yeah. Chichao for Monster Negation, Baron Omni Negation, the Water Tenny for potential pop and bring back Monk, and one... what did he reveal? Ah yeah, the Taya. And one unknown card. Like, best case scenario for him, it's like, you know, Maxi or stuff like that. Borrelsage. Blackout. That's strong, especially after an already activated Ash. Nothing vanished, only Ash, no information. The Water Tenny as well.
So the Baron is still alive?
Hopefully something different, right? Mathmech, Zoo. Hopefully not Sword Soul. Then it's something different. Main phase 1. I guess if it's Sword Soul, he would definitely be able to play through this with Vishuda or something like that. Bounce back row, force out Baron, stuff like that. And but if this is not Sword Soul, Ash, no, 15 cards extra, 40 cards.
Are we live right now? Is Sights thinking a long time, or?
Yeah. Sight is thinking.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not much of a thinker myself, but I heard it's a good strategy in this game, so...
Think and read your cards. Yeah.
I'll never read cards.
Yeah, we have, at least I have no clue what he's playing. I don't think we featured him today, Sights. At least the
We're
icon.
trying to keep it a secret for now. Did your game freeze, or...
I don't think so, no? Hopefully not.
The Borreloads are still dancing, so...
I hope not. Is there time in this tournament? Yes, there is. So this is top cut. This is the second match. We already featured the first one. The first one is done. And this is the second match. And again, yep, this is time. So okay. So there is 1 hour. So 20 minutes per game because it's a best of 3. So 1 hour in top cut for each match. Right.
They still have about 20 minutes left for this third game of the match.
Like here, the thing now here is that you're negating Vishuda, but any other Tenyi, special summon it to the field, go for Monk, and then banish Vishuda to potentially bounce back the back row.
Yes, that turns off
So that
possible interruption.
I'm not so sure about the Baron play here.
So it's definitely odd to negate here.
Like, what's the time limit on your turn? Is it like 180?
I thought it was
like
longer than that, wasn't it? About 5 minutes?
Was it 5? Okay.
Or it used to be 5. I'm not sure.
I think it got lowered down. I'm not so sure, but I think now it's 3 minutes. Or is that only for events? I don't know. Might be the case.
Being Javan has to be really frustrating right now.
I mean, he's in front, so if this is game 3, I guess, because you know there is like a clock or a timer, I guess you're just fine.
Of course, but for the timer to kick in, it will still take 20 minutes. But I mean, being in a position where you set up your board, you put all your cards on the table, and then your opponent is just thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking.
Yeah.
That either means they have a line, and they know they have a line, or it means they have nothing.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want to risk.
Could be either of those.
I mean, it still has a chance. With the Vishuda in graveyard, any Tenyi for Monk, banish Vishuda, bounce back row, which we know is Blackout. Then he needs to bypass one monster negation, being Shishao, and then a potential entry. Potential. Which is not Maxi, because otherwise you would have Maxi'd on Vishuda. A side deck feature. Yes, no. Well, no, there is no side deck. But players are allowed to switch decks. Like in between rounds, and especially for top cut, it might be important to, you know, switch up decks, like we saw in the first top 4 match sooner or earlier, like a couple of moments ago, where I believe in game 1 both players were playing Sword Soul, but in game 2 both switched decks, one to Dragon Link and one to Tri-Brigade, or Tri-Brigade, whatever. So it's allowed. So you don't really have a side deck, but it's allowed to, you know, switch decks. And because let's say if you're like lost game 1 or game 2, you know, and if you know that you're going second or going first in game 3, you can definitely, you know, adapt and play like a deck that's, let's say, good going first or good going second. Okay. So now, I guess here he still runs into a blackout, right? Like, okay, you have the token from your long one, potentially for Vishuda in grave.
Yes, but yeah.
but you're
That's
always
why
going to black out.
I think, yeah, they have to black out on the summon, if there is a blackout. Which we have a
Yeah,
reasons
you know,
to.
you know. Was the normal summon already used up? No. Yes.
Not yet.
Moye.
Was it? No, the Moye was discarded for Long Yuan,
Okay.
which might mean that there is no other possible target in hand for Long Yuan's effect.
The thing now here is that he needs like an Ashuna maybe. Like another Moye is not enough. Taya is not enough because of Shishao. Shishao is still alive. So like Ashuna, go for Monk, banish Vishuda, maybe Shaman and stuff like that. But oh yes, Protoss.
Protoss?
Ooh, but again, that monster negation is still there.
Yeah, that is going to force out the Shishao, I would believe.
Okay. That's the thing with Master Duel. I'm always overlooking Protoss. So I guess, and that's the thing, right? Attacking now you're able to attack over Baron simply because it was special summoned in defense. I guess Lightning Storm.
There probably were reasons, yeah. Like Lightning Storm, yeah. Okay, there is the Shishao.
Exactly.
And that was enough.
Question now is, was this game number 3? Or was this
I believe
game
that
number
was
2?
the third game. Let me check the chat.
I think the game is over. Yeah, game is over. Okay, finals.
Yeah, we see GG's in the chat. So
yeah, good game. Finals. So I think this is. I was about to say a Sword Soul mirror match, but I don't know. I don't know what the first choices that people are going to bring in game 1. Might be Sword Soul. Who knows? Okay, finals it is, guys. Yeah, indeed. All right, finals. Okay. So let's see. I think the prediction might come through that Sword Soul is going to take this one. I mean, it's hard to say a deck is taking this one because again players are able to switch around. Yeah. Okay. All right. Finals. Finals it is.
Yes, the players should be notified.
The table needs to be paired. Still needs to be paired, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The result of the other table was not yet entered. Let me do that real quick. And then the final should get paired. Yes.
All right. So finals almost done. So let me think. Anything important? Yeah. I've mentioned it a couple of times. Like this weekend, I think Vince, one of the French streamers, is going to have an over 1,000 people tournament. I'm not so sure if there's still spaces left. There might be. Again, check it out in the Konami Discord. But again, I think like for the 1,000-player tournament, there is like, what is it? First place gets like a PS5 and stuff. So the prizes are actually quite solid. I think the hoodies, the Rescue Rabbit is also there. So I'm not so sure, but I think there are still spaces. Okay. So that's for this weekend, like Saturday or Sunday. I'm not so sure. All right, finals, match 3. Okay. Reading your cards. That's true. All right. Is this the finals? Correct? That should be the one. Almost in.
Yes, there was an error in the result entry, but we should be good now.
Alright. So that's TK Nero versus Yovan. That's correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes. TK Nero being undefeated in the tournament so
really?
far.
Okay.
Let's see whether they can go for the Barbary run.
Okay. Finals is about to start. So if you're just hopping in, finals is about to start. We just rounded up our top 4. Sword Soul was the most represented deck, because again, players are allowed to switch decks. Yep. So if they post their rune number, we can hop in. Alright.
I think they played in Swiss already,
really?
because Javan says time for revenge.
Yep. Exactly.
It's always a cool thing when you duel someone in Swiss and then you get paired against them in the finals.
And you might lose. That's like the worst feeling. I actually had that when it was. You maybe remember it. Nationals. When was that? 2000. When was that? 2009, where I beat someone in Swiss. He was using Gladiator Beast. I used Monarchs, and I know he was the only player in the room side decking Mask of Restrict. And during Swiss, I beat him with Breaker, the Magical Warrior. You know, the counter on Mask of Restrict. But in top 8, I had to play him in top 8, and I lost because of Mask. He was like the only player in the room with Mask of Restrict. Like, it was super random back then. But
yeah, because Monarch definitely wasn't one of the big decks to expect in that format. In a room full of Lightshorn, Gladiator Beast.
Yeah, true. All right.
Was that the Nationals right after the emergency Forbidden Unlimited list that like got rid of Dimension Fusion? And,
No.
No, that was 2008.
No.
Yeah.
It's after. Yeah. Okay. So this is finals. So we are 3 hours in. Okay. Yeah, it seems pretty much on, you know.
Okay. 1 more hour for the finals.
What decks are going head to head? Good question. Simply, I don't know, because players are allowed to switch decks. But normally, I think, based on the other matches we saw, this might be a first Sword Soul mirror. But again, players are allowed to switch decks. So they might switch it up as we've seen before, like Dragon Link, Tri-Brigade, etc.
They could pick anything, even Monarchs.
But that's not good enough.
If I was in a Lithium tournament finals, I would definitely go for the Monarchs, at least one game.
Yeah, who knows? All right.
We see a Moki versus Borgard.
Okay, so game 1 of the finals. So as expected, game 1 against Sword Soul, probably a Sword Soul mirror match. But again, game 2, maybe game 3, players are allowed to switch decks. I mean, it seems the most consistent deck, no? If you take a look at all the other top deck lists for Master Duel, like Despia, Eldlich, Runick, yeah, of course, Sword Soul, Mathmech. Sword Soul is, for now, probably a deck to beat, so you might see it being
especially with plays like this, opening Moye, Emergence.
Yeah, search and draw is just, in honesty, a bit too much.
Shisha 1, Moye 2. Okay.
like search an extender, search the trap if you already have the extender. Potentially have, you're okay. I was about to say search Protoss, but you already used your merchant, so long one is there. Nero might have Nibiru. I think he was the guy main decking Nibiru. I'm not so sure. Is there a Nibiru?
If there is, we're gonna see it right now before the bar on the floor comes down.
There's no Nibiru. No.
Or they have Nibiru and like Effect Filler or Imperm.
Oh yeah, the place. Okay.
Oh, but he's going for the big long UN.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's 1200 damage already in.
That's the thing, right, Miha? Yeah, correct. I agree. Like with Sword Soul, like if you're playing 3 Vishuda and all the Tenyis, if you're going second in best of 1, it's fine.
Oh, calling dark with the Protoss.
Dark, right? Yeah. You already had Protoss. Nice. So calling dark, right? Okay.
Playing around the Erebus.
Yeah. Is it only special summon, or summoning as a whole? Destroy on the neither player can special summon.
Okay,
so I can still go for Erebus, right? Okay, so it's again, as expected, a Sword Soul mirror match, but again, players are allowed to switch up decks, as we've seen before. Post game 1. Protoss
Starting off with
dark,
special summon.
right?
Yes.
I mean, this is still strong going second. This could force out a potential blackout if it's there. Was it searched, or did he search long one?
He searched long UN with his Shisha.
Yeah. He still has Sinister as well. No. You could use Sinister, right? If it's important.
It's when a monster effect activates, right?
Yeah, if your opponent special summons a monster, except doing damage, you can banish one of those monsters, and if you do, inflict burn damage. So that's kind of okay. Strange he did not use it on the Ashuna already. Or maybe wait on Ashuna, use the effect now. The expected Atara, so you might see a Vishuda. Ah no, Vishuda is dark. And he called dark, right? So yeah, no Vishuda. Okay.
That one is out of the question.
Emergency Grave, 2 cards in hands. Again, no Mexi, Ryan? No? I mean...
We're not seeing it anywhere in this top cut.
Yeah. I mean, like Mexi could have... could make the game shorter. But I guess from like a viewer standpoint, like it's much better. Mexi sealing those games quite fast. So again, very similar opening hand. Moye normal summon and reveal the long yuan. So again, you're giving your opponent information you have long yuan in hand. Okay, this was expected. He could still extend with long yuan for token. Ooh, okay. Circle.
Okay.
Ah, that's why circle is... I don't have circle in my Sword Soul, but that's why it should be there. Going second, dodging, invert, stuff like that.
Definitely a strong card.
So now it doesn't negate that, right? No, but yeah, it banishes circle, that could be important. For another search, special summon could be important, its effect will be negated, but I think he still gets, whatchamacallit, a token, right? Yeah, because he dodges the... Okay, he takes Vishuda. He might forget that he's under Protoss.
Or maybe he already has the other ones available.
Yeah, but he already used it as normal summon. Oh, no, he has long gun. He has long gun. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Discarding... He might have like that sweet comeback. So the level 1 tuner, he might go for, or is he on, what is it, is Chao Fang, the level 9?
Yes, that's the name of the level 9 Yangtze. Okay, we see long yuan.
Double long gun. Okay. So he's keeping the Fishuda in hand, right?
Yes, maybe to set up some sort of a comeback play next
For
turn.
next turn, yeah. Ah, nip.
That's a big one.
That's a big token. The question here is that like the set is probably, I mean, is it blackout? Is it blackout? Because
Something tells me we might have seen a blackout being activated sooner to force out more possible extenders and then hit them with an Nibiru.
So you're basically set for next turn. You have Ashuna, you have Fishuda, you know 2 cards, there are no hand traps, but the big Nibiru token might be enough. Okay. Does he have a follow-up?
And now the Nibiru challenge. Can he out the massive token?
You see more Nibirus than... Well, the thing is that with Nibiru, I guess, because you know your opponent is or might be playing Sword Soul, why not, right? Slap in 3 Nibiru before the match. Because again, that's allowed. Alright.
Okay, long win. So, does have an out to big token.
Yeah, what does he have banished? He has a Moye banished and a Fishuda banished. So the Adhara can get back. He has nothing in hand, so maybe Fishuda. He could maybe go for Shaman, but what's Shaman? Nah, Shaman doesn't do anything. Fishuda, yeah.
Is Javan locked into Worms for the extra deck?
I don't think so. I don't think he used Ashuna. Yeah, he can banish, at least use Fishuda to bounce back the token. And might go for the sweep now. Because he can go for barrel and potentially go for game. So the Nibiru might seal deal.
Shengying if there are enough cards banished, but I don't think there are...
Just go for barrel, right? For the,
Yeah. Here we see the barrel.
Game. Okay.
That's, well, yeah, that is enough for a game, in fact.
Some cool plays,
I keep
right?
thinking we have to get to 8,000, but no, we don't. Long event is helping.
Call by. It was a call by. Yeah, there's no hand traps. Yeah, no Maxi, no Ash. Okay, cool. But nip. Okay, so 1-0. Again, this is the finals. Best out of 3. There is a time limit, 1 hour. There should be more than enough, right, on the clock. Let me double check. They started 3 post 9, so only 10 minutes for the first match. Okay, that's cool.
So, still plenty of time left for games 2 and maybe game 3.
Okay. So, potential game 2. Players are allowed to switch decks. In the previous matchup, we saw people swapping to Dragon Link, to Trar Brigade. Did we see anything different? People swapping to Sword Soul? Yeah, indeed. I mean...
Yeah. Game 1 and 3 were Sword Soul mirrors in the top 4 that we just watched.
Nibiru won every game. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're expecting Nibiru, if you're expecting to play against Sword Soul, why not, right? Just swap in Nibiru. Okay.
And no Maxis, so...
no Maxis.
Seems like we found the more evil hand trap, right?
Would you not play Maxi?
No, you would definitely keep it in against the Sword Soul.
Potential big brain play to not, at least to not play Maxi to make your opponent's call by alive.
To mess with their crossout designator.
Yeah, exactly.
Play all of the less popular hand traps instead.
Okay, so game number 2. Finals. Standing by. Yep. Let's see.
Yes.
Alright.
DK Nero did decide to start game number 2.
Are they still on Sword Soul? That's the question. Ah, the Moogie Moogie again. Alright.
Did he?
Yes.
They're still on the same playmats, right? So,
Dragon Link.
oh, Dragon Ravine.
Yeah. Okay. So Dragon Link. Yeah, exactly. Of course, you're obviously not dropping Mexi. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So you might see the same end board as last time with what was it, Boral and Savage.
Yes, which was enough. So.
Yeah, like Link 5. What is it? Unaffected, cannot be destroyed. Yada yada. Monster negation.
Definitely a strong contender.
Ditching the tidying. Okay. That's for the potential extender. It's not a cross deck, right? Let's speak. Oh, it's a 60 card deck, so it's a potential cross deck. Okay. The heart opens Ravine, though.
Yeah, sending Absolrouter definitely gets your plays going.
Yep, special summon on Dragon Mage from the hand. Chamber, activate the effect. Search, that's standard. Striker Dragon eventually hitting the field. And it's only Pisty, right? Pisty is allowed. It's Pisty,
yeah? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Yevan is leading, if you like just joined in. The bottom player is leading 1-0. This is the finals. Again, finals. Bottom player is leading. Both were playing in game number 1, they were playing a Sword Soul. But now it seems that they switched up decks. Again, that's allowed, you can switch up decks.
Yes, same thing they did in the top 4 match that we saw earlier.
Yeah. Boot sector.
Such a strong card, especially going second. But Nero is not banking on that. It's exclusively playing Dragon Link
like
going
Dragon Link,
first.
yeah, it's not really a deck that you want to go second with, no? Especially against Sword Soul, where you have to play through a potential Mexi, Shishao, Baron, or stuff like that, or Blackout even. Question is he going to play around Nip?
I think Nibiru is not yet live, so I think he still has 1 summon left.
Okay. Let's see, so Mexi, but other than that, for the graveyard, no extenders.
Imagine if Maxi was a light or dark. Would have been an easy pick. Also mills the Dragon Maid for the tidying, so that's good.
I think the tidying, it's already banished. Tidying.
Ah, it was already used.
Tidying,
Yeah,
special summon it from the hand. Yep. Okay. Striker pop. Is Recharger? Okay, Recharger is there. Okay.
Yep.
Did he mill it? Or excavate it with... Or was it there sooner? I missed it.
Yeah, anyway, it is going to trigger, so...
Question now is what's Yevan playing? Is like, you know, you're going second. I guess you could still go for Sword Soul.
Also, if they were keeping an eye on the other top 4 match, they might have already known that Nero likes to slip into Dragon Links for going first. So they could, you know, go for Elbaz Despia. Just set the Elbaz out the entire Dragon Link board.
Exactly. What's the name of the fusion that, like, contacts?
Is it Alba Lenatus?
That's possible. Yeah, that's possible.
My Latin is a bit rusty.
Link 2? Yeah, Masquerina, we've seen that before. Still is a normal summon to Reborn. Chaos Ruler, is it? Yep.
Yes.
Okay, Absolrouter as well. Right.
Yeah. Probably going for the Pisty, and then the triple bursts. We've seen that line before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ah, Tracer grabbed Recharger. Okay. Yeah.
The chat is more weak than we are. comes the Link 3 triple bursts. Really like this card. Used to be super powerful against Sky Striker.
Which one? Triple burst.
Triple burst, yeah.
Does it have
Attack
like another
over
effect,
the
right?
Link. Yes, it can negate a monster effect and a damage step.
Okay.
So you attack over the Link, and when Ray triggers, you just negate that.
Right. That's actually relevant. It's not only played because of its Link markers.
Well, it used to be more relevant than it is now, but yeah, it could still come up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Link.
There is the Link 5.
And 3 cards in hand. I'm not so sure, like, do you know the cards? Tidying? Tidying?
One of them was Tiding
Yeah.
because it was searched off the Dragon Mates.
Maybe Imperm? Call by? Call by? Yeah. Imperm call by? Something like that.
Those are possibilities, yeah.
Those ball ends.
But it's only a Borderlands, so no additional
he's on
Omni negates.
Chalice.
Oh, there is Forbidden Chalice.
Ah, he's on Chalice.
Who remembers this one?
Okay, over Droplet though. So he might be playing a deck that's not loving the discards. At least the discard cost. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, still Sword Soul.
Okay,
That's expected.
there is the Ecclesia.
Chalice. Chalice from all cards. Okay. Ah, okay.
Maxi was the
If he
last
has an
card.
answer
Okay,
now?
is there a call by?
He has it. He's going to... no.
No, they don't. They don't.
So that's like... Yeah, mooie... you have to commit, no? I guess... Baxia the field? Or maybe push for a game?
Well, if they just pass turn now, they are definitely not going to survive turn 3, so... Okay, 2 draws.
I guess an Imperm would have been activated, so I think we can assume it's a call by. Call by and tidying. What does tidying say? Tidying needs to bounce back a dragon on your field?
A dragon monster.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be, or at least go to the hand? I can't remember.
Checking the card text real quick.
Yeah, I can too.
1 dragon monster you control, 1 card your opponent controls in the graveyard, return them to the hand.
Okay. Okay. Can he push though? With Cheng Ying, he might be able to push. He's going for the safe route. He might have Proto Thorn Extender. So that's burn damage. 1200, 68.
Yeah, so doesn't need to get all the way to 8,000.
3k.
It's all going to come down to the back row cards. And, of course, any possible hand traps.
I smell a call by. It's call by and tidy. Tidying is obvious. Call by, the left one. Thing though is that Dragon Link is a deck that's kind of known for playing a lot of hand traps, no?
Yes, especially the light and dark ones, because they can grab those off... Oh, White Aura Whale! We see another unique level 8 water synchro.
What does that one do again? When
It destroys all the opponent's attack position monsters.
All the opponent's attack position monsters. This card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. If this card attacks defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. Okay. Okay, there's an Ash though. Ash on the draw from Moye.
Oh.
And the last effect, if this card is you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, sent to the graveyard, you can banish 1 other water monster from your graveyard, special summon this card. Okay.
Okay, so there is the tidying.
White Aura Whale from all the cards. Okay. Yeah, that's going to force it out.
Or is going to negate the tidying.
No, I guess basically, it's a droplet. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he's not coming back from this. Oh, Driver. 60 card deck and he draws Driver.
Still drawing driver, yeah, always.
Yeah, sending 2, half the attack. this is definitely not going to be an OTK. Can he out borrow it? I don't think so.
Looks pretty difficult from this position. I think they already normal summoned. Yeah, the Moye was normal summoned. Start to turn off with that.
The tidying. The tidying. Yeah, of course. But yeah, he's still under next C. Oh, he's playing a Thunder Dragon pack.
Thunder Dragon Dark.
Okay. Okay. Basically pile. Might be some dangers as well. He still is. Oh, is he? Can he push? Can he make a big... With Protos, he might still be able. Like the last card. And did he already use his... He still has Emergence, right? And Ash Blossom has already been used. Yeah, on the draw of Moye. So if this last card... or maybe with... a Tenyi summon? No. Maybe another... Okay, Shishao gets a Search. But he already used up all of the
Long Yuan was used, so...
He could banish the token to get a normal. Does he have Fishuna? Or Ashuna? Yeah, he's sending Ashuna.
He's going to send it with... with Taya. That's cute, that's clever.
Is that enough? 3-9? That's not enough. No, that's not enough.
No. Currently... There is 2600 damage too short on board. So,
oh, he has it!
Oh!
He has Protos! He has Protos!
26 and that is 25 only. So 100 damage short right now, if my math is correct.
Oh, perfect hand. Look at this, like perfect hand. Perfect hand.
Yeah, but just not getting there.
Oh, he's 100 short!
Yeah.
He's 100 short. Oh
okay,
my god. Oh my god. He's 100. Oh man. Hey man.
It's
let me think.
What was called with
maybe,
Protos?
Right. Let's say if you used Shishao banish the trap, the Sword Soul trap, blackout, getting a token, and then use Ashuna for for more pushes. Right?
No. Maybe. But
because
what was called with Protos?
Dark?
Do we know?
Dark. I think dark. But I think.
And we see grass for, was it one card? Oh, 2 cards. But one of them being snow, the other one being Seyfert. Well, if you're only going to mill 2 cards, those are 2 pretty good cards to mill.
But I think he would have been able to go for a game with, unless he has. Yeah, because he had he searched blackout, right? Like if he banished blackout, get the token. In defense, doesn't matter. Then he can use Ashuna, unless he already used Ashuna. But no, probably not.
Well,
to special summon Vishuna in attack, and then go for Protos. If he has enough, attributes, that might be a thing.
Maybe he didn't.
Okay, yeah, we'll see.
Okay, 100 life points.
100
are we going to
points.
see the anime comeback? Okay, banish 7 for snow. 18 cards in graveyard remaining. That's 2 more snow activations.
17 cards in graveyard plus Seyfert.
I thought, was it? Oh yeah, because snow left graveyard as well. Yeah. Okay, Shenyang going to negate snow, but yeah, that's what snow is supposed to do. Lure out the Shenyang negates.
Thing though is that indeed, no darks. No darks. Isn't half of the extra deck for Dragoning Dark? Like
I'm afraid it is.
You cannot special summon Chaos Ruler from graveyard. Whatchamacallit? Levianeer? What's Levianeer? Is it like light or dark?
It's dark, I'm
dark?
sure.
No Colossus. No Thunder Dragon Dark. I guess you're sending back Chaos Ruler. I think he's ending his style. Yeah, he is.
Ending it on his own terms.
Yeah, Protos. Oh, this was a big one.
Yeah. Oof.
Okay.
100 short,
nice.
but still...
this one was nice.
That is 2-0, right?
I think so, yeah. Unless, because I think players might have switched sides.
No, because Nero lost the first game, right? I see the GGs in the chat,
Yep.
so...
Yep, this should be it. All right. All right. Yeah, that's a big oof. That's a big oof. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Whew. All right.
The mills were nice, but they were just not nice enough.
All right. Let me switch.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we're what's the time? Okay, 3.5 hours. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
That's fine. We played 5 rounds of Swiss, 20 minutes each, and then 2 1-hour finals, so we were well under that time limit.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. All right. That's it. I think, unless we missed something, right? No. Okay. First and second place. I'll try to ask the deck list. We'll see. So for me, that's it. Okay, don't forget, there are more Challenger Cups. Definitely, take a look at the Discord, the official Discord. Link is in the video description. There is going to be bigger tournaments.
You have one more of them, right?
Yeah. And there are going to be bigger tournaments as well by Vince as well this weekend. PS5 first place. So definitely check that one out. All right, that's it. Guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. We can sign out. Peace.